And bro, he literally had to watch her suffer in that car and get blown the fuck up. Oh my Jesus Christ.
What it is, guys? It's your boy BlastphamousHD, and today we are here to watch one of my favorite content creators right now, none other than CJ the Champ. Now, if you guys want to check out this original video, make sure to go check his channel out. The link's in the description down below. Make sure to go subscribe to him. He's making some of, if not the best anime videos consistently on YouTube. Please holla at this nigga. With that being said, today we are here to check out a video called Black Air Force Energy, the anime. If you guys don't know, I grew up on anime. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to subscribe, all of that stuff. Let's do this.
God, bro, he broke his neck. That guy is dead. Then we got this dude smiling while beating this ass. Then this man jumps off a car on some WWE type and just gets a whole ass double kill. Alright, y'all, so as we know, there's been some pretty good anime that's been coming out lately. But out of all the new anime, my favorite new anime right now has to be Tokyo Revengers. Now, some of y'all are probably like, CJ, why is this your favorite anime right now? Well, simple. Tokyo Revengers is Black Air Force Energy, the anime. Like, dog, bro, this shit is wild. Like, dog, niggas getting dropped. Niggas getting beat the fuck up from left to right. They are having whole ass gang wars in middle school. And then I'm just sitting there watching it like, damn. Like, this anime has gone to the point where I'm going to have to literally analyze and give this an entire Black Air Force Energy synopsis video. Because I'm telling y'all, once the new round table is constructed, quite a bit of these dudes are probably going to be sitting on there, along with this guy. Because this guy's video is taking so goddamn long because there's too much shit I gotta put in it, damn it. But anyways, like I said, it's time to give this show a Black Air Force Energy synopsis. So I've compiled everything from episode 1 through 15 in one entire exhibit.
I gotta
and then
check
when the
this
anime
episode.
fully finishes, I'm gonna have another one. So damn, I guess this one's gonna be a two-parter. But anyways, y'all already know, we got the evidence on deck. And it is time to dive into this A1 savagery. Hey, but let me go ahead and give that spoiler warning real quick. If you have not seen episodes 1 through 15, you might want to watch yourself because there's gonna be some spoilers up in this hoe.
I'm still gonna go watch that whole.
So watch it, then come back. Exhibit A. All right, so we're introduced to our main character, Takemichi. And goddamn, if he don't get off his ass and clean up this nasty ass apartment, bruh. Like, bro, you know it smell musty as hell in that hole. This man got some dirty ass dishes that he probably ain't even washed since he moved in. Man got some trash bags on the floor, probably making it smell like foot fungus in that bitch. Like, get your lazy ass up and go to the dumpster, nigga. Nasty ass got beer cans and Playboy magazines all over the damn place. And oh hell no. You horny, nasty ass nigga. Please tell me them tissues is not the aftermath after you just finished beating your shit. Oh my God, get your lazy ass up and put it in the trash. So while this man is eating his potato chips and scratching his ass with his greasy ass fingers, he's watching the news and he realizes that his ex-girlfriend just died. Oh, and guess who's the killer? The isekai sending machine himself. Draken strikes again. Mechanical
What the fuck is a Draken?
So yeah.
Oh, truck coon. That's hilarious. Bro, like a truck is an actual person just going around murking people but not getting in trouble for it because it's a truck.
Homie kinda down bad, bro. I mean, we've seen his room. His ex-girl just died. He's working at the local Blockbuster and shit. So how can his day get any worse?
Blockbuster?
Well, you pushed out into the train tracks.
What? This nigga just gonna die?
So after he gets ran over by Train-chan, he gets sent back 12 years into the past. Back to his middle school days as a whole ass delinquent. So these dudes out here looking for a fight with some second years, but they did not understand the fate that they was about to catch. Cause they end up running into these niggas, bruh. Smoking cigarettes and shit, looking like they goddamn 30 years old. And look at them shoes.
Yup. Black Air Force Ones.
These niggas got on the black ones.
They got Black Air Force One dress shoe editions, my nigga. It's worse than we could have ever imagined.
So yeah, they got beat the fuck up. Face stomped in, hit me shots, get stomped the fuck out in the broad day. Like, hey yo, where's everybody at, bro? Like, does nobody see this shit going on right now? Like, they jumping the shit out of these niggas in the broad daylight in the middle of a damn park, and nobody saw that shit.
Ain't nobody gonna help.
Alright, so after they got their ass beat, my guy's like, ah shit, I gotta go check and see if my girl's still alive. Make sure Truck-kun hasn't struck yet. And hey, what do you know? He hasn't made his move yet. Like, look at these tears of joy. Like, this man is in pure relief right now because my guy's like, oh, thank God almighty, Truck-kun hasn't struck yet. So he figures out that the little brother's handshake is a link so he can jump around time and shit. So these two are like, alright, bet, let's work together to save Hina's life from Truck-kun's almighty wrath. Hey, but it ain't gonna be that easy though, because my nigga gonna go through some goddamn tribulation. Cause this man goes back into the past and spawns into a whole ass pit fight just to get knocked the fuck out.
Oh.
And then after that, since he lost the fight, bro, he got jumped by the dudes that had a bet on him.
Yeah.
Then this nigga with the black force, he started beating his ass with a bat.
Yeah. Yeah, so you guys know how, and I don't want to just single out white people and just say that they're the main ones saying this, but white people are the main people saying this. That is, of course, oh, you know, if there's ever a fight, don't fight back, you know, let it happen. I used to get told that all the time by my white teachers when I was going to real hood schools in Cleveland, Ohio and Toledo, and you know what I mean, the ones where I lived in the projects. The only kids that had money sold drugs. Yeah. There's a lot of drug dealing in my school when I was younger. You know, there was a lot of gangs, all of that type of stuff, you know. And, you know, the teachers would say, oh, don't fight back. Don't fight back. Just, you know, just violence is wrong. Don't fight back. Yeah, by not fighting back, you get jumped. Back when I wouldn't fight back, like I believe the white teachers, oh, don't fight back. Don't do that. Yeah. Well, after I would get fucked up by the main protagonist, the person I had an issue with, he would fuck me up. And I'd be like, all right, well, at least I didn't fight back. I can just chill. No. Then all the other bullies would come around and fuck me up because I was easy pickings. I just got beat the fuck up. I'm still tender, huh? Because beating the motherfucker up got you clout back when I was going to school. You know what I'm saying? In public hood ass fucking school and shit. Then after getting beaten the fuck up by the bullies, then the bitch ass niggas will come and jump and beat the fuck out of me because they want some clout too. If you can't fight, you don't get pussy, bro. It just does not happen, bro. Females will roast you to your face. They did to me all the time. By not fighting, I would get beaten up by 10 times more people. And I can tell you the difference because when I finally did start fighting people back, because I got tired of getting jumped and beat the fuck up by everybody, once I would win 1 or 2 fights, niggas would leave me alone. That would be it. Never another situation. You know what I mean? So yeah, yo, if you going to school, if you dealing with a bully, yo, I suggest taking a big pipe wrench to school, letting him pick on you for about 30 to 45 seconds because he's gonna chase you and he's gonna push you. Keep backing up, and then when he tries to run in and hit you again, take out your pipe wrench, smash this nigga in the kneecap with that shit, break his legs. Don't hit him in the face with it because you don't wanna go, that's assault with a deadly weapon. You don't wanna go to jail. You know what I'm saying? That's attempted murder. Don't do all that. Break this nigga's kneecaps in, and after you break his kneecaps in, throw the wrench somewhere else and just walk off calmly. It's very important that you walk off calmly because if you start screaming and yelling, they gonna call the police. You're gonna go to jail. But if you did what I tell you, you let this nigga bully you first, you let other people see him bullying you, and he smashed this nigga's kneecaps in with a pipe wrench, people gonna be like, nigga, that was self-defense. And not only that, ain't nobody else gonna fuck with you no more. Especially if you walk off quiet. Niggas gonna think you crazy. You're welcome.
Beating his ass from the rest of the sunlight they had in the day till goddamn dark. Man was just laid out and packed. Like, look at his legs, bro. The nigga can't even walk.
That's what being
my guy
nice
gets a whole
gets
ass
you,
morale
bro.
boost from
At least where I'm
Truck-kun's next
from.
meal. He's like, I bet, time to stop being a bitch. I'm about to fight the nigga that beat my ass with a bat. But it didn't go so well. Cause he was getting an A1 ass whooping by a nigga with a cigarette in his mouth. And been watching too much One Piece in a long time. So then his homie's like, alright bro, I gotta help my nigga out, bro. So he pulls out a whole ass knife and is about to shank this nigga. But when everything looked like it was going downhill, lo and behold, the 2 Black Air Force gods have arrived. Draken and Mikey. First off, let's just look at the appearances real quick. This nigga got a whole ass tattoo on his head in middle school. And you could just tell by his walk, bro. He pulls up like a whole ass menace. Hands in his pocket.
I would not even want to fight that nigga till this day. Fuck that.
Shit, not giving a fuck, bro. You know this nigga got hands for days. And then Mikey. Now, when you first see Mikey, you're like, who is this goofy ass little nigga? Like, I thought he was Draken's little brother or some shit. Then everybody starts bowing, and then you're like, wait a minute, something ain't right here. Then it shows that he's a whole ass commander, bruh. Like, this man radiates so much Black Air Force energy when he walks, he got everybody bowing and shit. And then just look at the look, bro. This man is like, I'm that nigga. Then he just kicks the shit out of this motherfucker. Like, just straight up embarrasses this man in front of everybody. And then to add more salt on the wound, this man Mikey literally pulls up on him with a smile on his face. then kicks the shit out his ass. Oh my God. Chin checked the fuck out of his ass. In some flip-flops, nigga. Look at his neck.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I low-key miss violence, man. It's real wild too, because most people who like went through my type of childhood, they have PTSD or some shit like that. But bro, I ain't get none of that. It was just like bred into me because I dealt with it at such a young age. I just got real used to it. It never bothered me. I never had any issues with it. I low-key miss violence. Like I've run into people who, you know what I mean, be like, oh my God, I used to fight when I was a kid. There's so much violence now. I'm like, what the fuck you? That shit was fun. I was a rugrat when I was younger, bro. I was a big ass fucking rugrat.
Gave his whole ass neck scoliosis.
It was so fire.
Then he grabs his head and starts beating the shit out of him. Oh my God. And everybody's just watching this like, damn, he being that nigga ass.
Yep.
Then he just stomps his head in with a smile on his face and he's like, all right, time to go. Oh my God. Yo, this man is a whole ass savage, dog. He walks up into a whole ass fight club, makes everybody bow down to him, then beats the shit out of this nigga, then leaves. My God, dog. So then after that whole debacle goes down, they all become pretty good friends. So then he gets invited to a whole ass gang meeting. And then he gets kicked in the back by this ugly ass granddaddy long legs looking ass boy right here. Like, look at his head, bro. This nigga ugly as fuck. Like, dog, it is sideways. How can you turn your head like that? You fucking marionette. So they're having this gang meeting right now because they're about to have a whole ass gang war against this gang called Mobius because they did some shit. Some heinous ass shit. Like, they beat the brakes off of this dude's friend. Redude of the healered his girl right in front of him. Then they robbed the nigga, then beat up his parents and his siblings later. Like, look at her, bruh.
Oh no, yeah, fuck these niggas up. You gotta fuck them up.
No,
you don't do
nigga,
that.
You gotta box after that, my G. Like, you gotta run the hands after that, bruh. So we finally get to see some of that backstory no jutsu. This man got the whole ass tattoo on his head in the 5th grade, bruh. Out here beating the shit out of niggas. So this whole ass middle schooler smoking a cigarette. He like, hey, yo, nigga, I need you to find this dude named Mikey. So when Draken first meets Mikey, he's like, who is this little snot-nosed bastard? I was expecting a whole ass middle school giga nigga or some shit. No, this man Mikey didn't waste no time with this sorry ass nigga. He straight up flew at his ass and dropped kicked the fuck out of him, bro. Laid his ass out and smoked his pack. And he did this in elementary school. Man, these little kids these days out here getting these black forces early as hell. So then we go back to the conflict that Takemichi's trying to stop, because if he doesn't stop this, then our boy Draken's gonna get got. So he's like, hey y'all, we don't need to fight these niggas. But of course they didn't listen. This nigga Paul started beating the shit out of him. Now I ain't gonna cap though, Paul low-key is a real nigga. I mean, he's trying to stand up for his homie and his homie's girl that got beat the fuck up. But bro, I'm sorry, this nigga ugly as shit. Paul seems like he's that one dude in the friend group. Like, he's like the most realest and chillest nigga in the group. But he the ugly nigga that don't get no hoes, bro. But he a real one though, so he got my respect. But then Mobius pulls up to their whole ass spot ready for the smoke, dog. Like, they brought all the ops and every shooter on the block. So then Paul starts, and then the dude finally passed out. I was like, thank God, bro. I couldn't watch that shit no more. So then Mikey's like, you did well, my guy. Thank you for opening for the main event. And look at all these stupid ass grunts talking all this shit. Like, they some dumbasses. Like, if I see a dude walking like this, bro, something ain't right. This man is just casually walking up to him with his hands in his pockets. Ain't even looking at him. And just one shot the shit out his ass. He only needed one shot, bruh. He hit this nigga with the nastiest roundhouse kick I have ever seen. And just drilled his face into the ground. Bro, we need like a name for this kick or something. We need to call this like the Mikey 3000 roundhouse or some shit. Cause yo, that's just nasty. Then all the
bro, I call that kick the bitch maker.
A shit talking grunts.
He wasn't
like,
before, he is now.
Bruh? What just happened? Your leader got dropped in under 10 seconds by a nigga in flip-flops. Yo, that's just embarrassing. So then this guy just loses it and tries to shank Mikey. But this man Draken said, cut that shit out, my boy. So then the cops are coming in, everybody's trying to dip. So to add more salt to the wound for this nigga, Paul comes out of nowhere and shanks his ass. And was like, I ain't letting you get away with that shit, bitch. But it was kind of stupid though, because my nigga Paul had to stay and get arrested. I mean, it was only for a year.
Nigga, what are you doing? Bro, that's some bullshit. Somebody else beat him up. You run in and stab this nigga. Come on, bro.
Yo, so shit, nigga, that was worth it.
No, nigga. No, that's not real nigga shit.
Shit out of that nigga.
You got beat the
away with
fuck
all
up,
shit that
and so
fucking
you
did,
had
little
to
bitch
stack.
boy? Fuck out of here. So later on, y'all remember the guy that got like the shit kicked out of him? Yeah, this guy's back because he wants to kill Draken for embarrassing his sorry ass. So they find Takemichi out here being nosy and shit, so they beat his ass up, ties him up, and just leaves him there. So Draken ends up getting sneaked because this nigga is a stank ass rat. This granddaddy long legs ugly ass boy. Homie trying to get revenge because Pa went to jail. Nigga, why you mad at him? Pa could have left if he want to. You rat ass, snitch ass bitch. Ratted out your whole crew to a whole ass another gang. So then Mikey pulls up and he's like, hey bro, what the fuck is going on? You little rat ass bitch, this ain't how we do shit. And then this tall, lanky ass boy comes out of nowhere and he blocks the Mikey 3000 roundhouse. So obviously, you know, he gotta be the leader. So this man brought 100 members to jump the shit out of 4 niggas. But nah, we don't do no jumping here, boy. Cause the whole squad pull up on some whole ass gang activity. So then they all just start boxing. A whole ass turf war. Oh my god, bro, he broke his neck. That nigga is dead. Then we got this dude smiling while beating this nigga's ass. Then this man jumps off a car on some WWE type shit and just gets a whole ass double kill. So then Mikey's like, Pay, get your little rat ass out here, boy. This man is really holding a whole ass conversation while whooping niggas' asses in front of him. And yo, this man is so lucky Mikey is a nice guy and treats his man like family. Because if it was anybody else, this nigga would have got smoked for ratting out his whole crew. So then Takemichi sees old dude and he's like, wait a damn minute. He got blood on his knife. Oh shit, my nigga got.
No!
But this dude is such an absolute unit. He is still alive. But here come Kiyomasa's bitch ass with his whole little nasty ass clique. Some rat ass niggas themselves. So obviously Draken can't fight at the moment. So my guy Takemichi's like, alright bro, I gotta grow some balls. My girl's watching, my homeboy's watching, the girl I tried to fuck in the karaoke booth is watching. I cannot.
Yeah, bro, you can't afford to lose no fight in front of no female, bro. Am I wrong by thinking that you just don't get to clap them cheeks? You get beat the fuck up, you know what I'm saying? You crying, you look in a vulnerable position and shit, man. Like, yeah, I feel like it's not your female no more. She gonna fuck the dude who beat you up.
Afford to be a bitch right now.
No.
Look at her believing in her man and shit.
Me too, I'm putting 100 million on
it.
okay.
Takemichi, you better not fuck anything up, bro. So before they even fight, this little bitch ass nigga stabs him in the fucking hand, bro. But my guy rips that shit out of his hand and starts biting him Mike Tyson style. Motherfucker trying to eat his ass like a whole ass ghoul. And then he gets his back.
You gotta add a honey mustard, my nigga. Use the honey mustard on this nigga.
Puts his ass in a whole ass rear naked
Yes!
choke, then chokes the life out of that
nigga.
Yes! Oh my
Hell
goodness
yeah.
gracious, Joe Rogan would be going crazy
Rear
on
naked
this shit.
choke.
Choked his ass out and smoked his pack. Takemichi went from bitch nigga to real nigga real quick.
And they got jumped by his homies.
So these old punk asses gonna try to jump them and shit, but
I could have told you that shit, nigga. Bro, I'm used to the shit, nigga.
luckily the homies came through. The ride or dies pulled up, bruh. This just shows that everybody need a ride or die nigga, bro.
Nigga,
like,
that's
these
what's
niggas
up.
Straight up family. Dom Toretto would be so proud right now.
That's
Like, look
real.
at him, bro. He pulled up in the Bruce Lee stance and the other one's in the whole ass flying crane. And
Nigga,
yo,
what?
I mean, even though they get
I swear to God, bro, if anybody ever tried to fight me and did this, I'll give it to him. I'll let him have that. You won that shit, nigga, because I'ma laugh. I can't beat up nobody that made me laugh.
ass beat. They some real ass niggas. I mean, they held him off till they had to retreat, so that's a dub. I mean, they had to take this man Draken to the hospital, but I ain't worried though. He a real nigga though. He gonna survive. Shit, it's just a stab.
Really, nigga,
wound.
you gonna get this
little
nigga
rat
up.
ass nigga Payon at the goddamn hospital. Ooh, you
Kill
so
this
lucky
nigga.
Dom Toretto got a big influence
Kill
on
him.
Mikey's life. Because if that was me and you almost got one of my homies killed, I'm smoking your little rat ass. Man, fuck out of here, bro. So Takemichi finally finished his mission, so he's like, I bet I can finally go back to the future and everything's gonna be fine. I mean, he's still working at the dusty ass Blockbuster and shit, but everybody's alive though, so that's a dub. Man got to talk to Hina again. I don't know why the fuck they broke up. My nigga, she's a keeper, but I mean, you do you, chief. But then, Jesus Christ. So he goes to the bathroom and tells Hina to go to the car. Then when he comes out
Truck-coon!
the bathroom, you remember the tall, lanky ass nigga that blocked the Mikey 3000 roundhouse? This nigga says, you're not in the car? Oh, that sucks. I was hoping I could take care of you both at once. Oh, hell no, bruh. No, we ain't doing this shit. So Hina's just chilling in the smart car, right? And lo and behold, look who's behind her.
What the fuck?
Somebody trying to stop my divine wrath. Hilarious, I tell you. Good show. Oh Why the surprise, Fist? You didn't think Big Daddy Chuck-kun would come and find you because your little boyfriend went back in time to save your little sorry
That's
ass?
fucked up.
Hey, stop me once, but Big Daddy Chuck-kun will always come back to plow your little bitch ass. Well, I hope you enjoy your life wherever the fuck else you need to.
Oh no, Draken strikes again! And look who was the driver, not my ride or die nigga. Oh my god. And bro, he literally had to watch her suffer in that car and get blown the fuck up. Oh my Jesus Christ. Oh, Draken, you evil son of a bitch. So Takemichi and Naruto are like, ah shit, bro, we gotta start again from scratch. We gotta make sure none of Draken's vessels are summoned to this domain. So they do some research and we figure out that our boy Draken is on death row for catching multiple bodies. And we figure out the dude that's doing all this bullshit is this ugly ass bastard right here, Kisaki. So obviously, we're gonna have to go back in time and murk this nigga to make sure his ass ain't breathing in the future. Cause if this nigga ain't breathing, she's breathing. And we want her to breathe. So our boy Takemichi goes back into the past to stop Kisaki. Oh, and what do you know? This ugly bastard got promoted to the 3rd Division captain. So our boy Takemichi's like, fuck all that bullshit, nigga, and just rushes his ass. Socked the shit out of this ugly ass boy. And then this dude Baji, remember the WWE ass nigga that jumped off the car? Yeah, but he starts coming in and welling on our nigga Takemichi, bro. Like, damn, cuz, why you had to do my homie like that? Then this little punk ass bitch punches our boy Takemichi in the face. Oh, I hate this nigga. Then this man wakes up and Mikey's just sitting there like, you awake, my nigga? This man like, damn, cuz you got knocked the fuck out to that Steve Urkel looking nigga. So Mikey sends Takemichi on a whole ass infiltration mission to infiltrate this new gang called Valhalla, the one that the WWE superstar left for. So then this dude Kazutora comes up and picks up Takemichi and he's like, hey bro, I'm gonna take you back to our base. So when he gets to the base, he sees Baji beating the shit out of this nigga, like straight up pummeling his face. And that's his whole ass vice captain. Oh, and guess what? Look, the tall ass nigga's there too. So you already know this little rat ass nigga probably got some shit to do with it. Then they're like, we're gonna kill Mikey. I don't know about that one, Chief, but you could try. So yeah, I guess that's really it for Exhibit A. I mean, this is the longest shit I've ever done, because I kind of did go through like 15 episodes, but hey, I mean, it is what it is, bruh. But like I said, bro, Tokyo Revengers is the shit, bruh. This is Black Air Force Energy, the anime. And hey, when the anime is over and we finally get the rest of the episodes, we could do Exhibit B and put some niggas on this table. But anyways, y'all take it easy and I'm gonna go ahead skedaddle.
Black Air Force stepping up the porch, yeah. Rob your whore, yeah. We gon' rob the store, yeah.
So they say, you know, scooter rules, bro. So they all just started blasting. And look at them, they all smiling. And homie right here just want the smoke. Look at dude with the mask, bro. This nigga said, fuck a pandemic, I'm beating your ass. Yeah. Both these dudes tried to team up on him, but he just nonchalantly just cracked his skulls. Yo, this man is the definition of not giving a f. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time for us to return to the round table of Black Air Force activity. And today's gonna be a very, very special video, because it is finally time for us to return to Tokyo Revengers. Or should I call it, Black Air Force Energy, the anime. Niggas getting dropped, getting beat the fuck up, gang violence, home invasion, nigga, you name it. So last time we did Exhibit A, and that was episodes 1 through 15. Hey, and I said when the season ends, I'll do Exhibit B, and then I'll add a representative to the round table of Black Air Force activity. And well, it's about that time. So let me go ahead and give that warning. If you have not seen Tokyo Revengers episodes 16 through 24, you may not want to watch this video because you will be spoiled. Or, I mean, if you don't care, then strap the f*** in, nigga, because we about to get into this
I'm in
shit.
there. I can't wait
without
to see
further
this
ado.
shit.
Exhibit B. So last time we left off, this man Baji was beating the shit out of his vice captain. So Takemichi's like, alright bro, why are you doing this? Why are you turning your back on your own hood, bro? So apparently Kazutora has a grudge against Toman. So we get a flashback all the way to 03. So everybody's just chilling and riding their bike, right? And yo, this man Mikey's just like, you know, chilling on his moped and shit like... Bro. I love how the most savage person in this show is literally just cruising on a moped right now. And look at dude, he like, why you shitting on my moped, dog? This my street hawk, nigga. So then this other gang pulls up. They look like some whole ass grown men out here harassing middle schoolers. So this dude's like, alright bro, I'm about to smash your little bitch made ass moped, nigga. But then Mikey gives him this death stare and he's like, lay one finger on this shit and see what happens to your ass. And he just stared down a whole ass grown man. So he backs off, but look at his head, bro. Look at his demeanor. He acting tough and shit right now, but in his mind, he's like, hell no. this little nigga about to run my shit. I bet skedaddle. So they dip, but they like, if we see you again, we gonna jump your ass. And then look at Baji, bro. He like, what you wanna do, y'all? Y'all wanna murder these niggas? Oh my God, dog, you just a kid. And you out here talking about murdering grown ass men. So then Mikey runs out of gas. So then he's like, listen, bro, I'm trying to go to the beach. So one of y'all niggas about to get to pushing and take my shit to the gas station. So Baji ends up having to push Mikey's moped all the way to the gas station. But he ends up running into that same gang that they saw earlier.
Yep.
So yeah, he ended up
And they jumping because they some bitches. Bro, they really be like that too.
getting jumped. So after that, they like, all right, bro, we about to fuck up your moped now. But then as he's about to break it, Baji steps in and takes the hit. And he's like, y'all niggas ain't about to fuck up my nigga Mikey's moped now. So right before this man Baji's about to get jumped again, this man Mikey pulls up and he's like, hey, bro, I forgot my swim trunks. So then this dude kicks his own moped down. Then he turns around and he's like, yeah, y'all niggas got some nerve fucking with my shit, huh? And then man's like, hey, hold on, bro, you fucked up your old moped. But then Mikey just clocks his shit. Sent this grown-ass man flying.
There it is.
Dog, imagine getting knocked out by a child. You a grown-ass man and you got knocked out by
these niggas the business.
Nigga, you an embarrassment to your hood. Like, bro, don't ever show your face again. So yeah, they was running grown men's fades at like the age of 12. So later on, Kazutora and Baji are just riding down the street and they're like, hey, yo, we gotta get Mikey a birthday present. So Kazutora suggests we should get Mikey that bike that he always wanted. So Baji's like, all right, bro, how we gonna get the bike? And Kazutora says, we're
Steal
still
that shit.
These niggas about to rob the bike shop. And look at him, bro. It's like he
All right, so yeah, I used to steal shit and break into a couple of places when I was younger.
He's done this shit before. Little niggas only in middle school and is already an expert in breaking and entering.
Nigga.
Look at them. They got the pliers and shit. So then they get it loose and they're like, all right, bro, let's roll this shit out. So while Kazutora goes to check the front, Baji just realizes there's a person still left in the shop. So he notices them and he's like, hey, we getting robbed? And he got a wrench and everything. He ready to clock their shit. So while Baji's panicking, he looks at him and he realizes that he knows this person. But while they're talking, this man Kazutora comes out of nowhere and clocks his shit with the pliers. He cracked him in the temple with a smile on his face.
Yo!
And that man is just flat out dead. And then Baji's like, ah, shit, we f***ed up. Because the man that Kazutora just killed is Mikey's brother. While trying to steal a bike for his birthday, they end up breaking into his brother's bike shop, trying to steal his bike that he was going to give Mikey for his birthday. And he killed him. God damn, bro. And man is losing it right now. He's like, it's all Mikey's fault. I need to kill Mikey. What the f? What? How does that make any sense?
What are you doing?
You just clocked his brother upside the head. Basically just killed the nigga, and you're saying it's Mikey's fault. Yo, this nigga's a lost cause. So then they get arrested, and then they see Mikey. Oh my God, bro, this is just tragic. And look at him. Kill. Oh, hell no, yo. This nigga's batshit crazy. So Baji didn't get locked up because Kazutora defended him. So Baji joins Valhalla and they tell Takemichi, all right, go ahead, tell that nigga Mikey this, that on October 31st, we running y'all shit.
What
so
the
day before the fight,
fuck?
Takemichi ends up running into Shifuyu, the person that Baji was beating the hell out of earlier. And he tells Takemichi that there's a reason why Baji went to Valhalla, and it's because of Kisaki. So apparently this Steve Urkel ass nigga has been plotting the whole time. Because we already know in the future, the reason why everything goes bad is because of this dude. So they do some investigating and they figure out that this man is running the whole show. Like, y'all remember Osanai, the nigga that got knocked the fuck out by the Mikey 3000 roundhouse? Apparently Kisaki was the one who put him in power. And bruh, just look at him, bro. This nigga look dusty as fuck. How did he go from looking like this to this? So they end up putting the puzzle pieces together and they figured out that Kisaki is the one that is basically leading Valhalla as well. And he's pulling the strings from both sides. Yo, this man on a Palpatine type beat. God damn. Homie is dead as leading a whole war and is basically leading both sides so he can have power at the end of it all. Hey, I mean, that's kind of smart, but you ain't my nigga Palpatine though. Hey, but you could try. So right before the fight, Takemichi goes back to the future to ask Draken some more questions. And he figures out that Mikey is supposed to be the leader of Valhalla. And the whole organization was made for him to lead. And he figures out that he has to stop Mikey from killing Kazutora because Mikey's gonna put that nigga 6 feet under. And if Mikey catches a body, then everything's gonna go to shit. So now it's the day of the fight, and all these other niggas from gangs came to watch this shit. Like it's a whole spectacle or something. Hey, but I can't cap. Some of these niggas dripping though. Look at the fence. And this big ass nigga right here made sure to bring snacks. Like, goddamn, how many Big Macs did you get, nigga? And he got a whole nother bag.
7.
So then this dude walks up and he's like,
7,
both
nigga.
of y'all niggas ain't shit. Just letting y'all know that right now. And I guess he's supposed to be the referee. So what is this, like the NCAA for delinquents? Is this supposed to be like a regulated fight? So then he's like, all right, y'all bring out your team captains. Yo, they really out here like it's a whole ass game. They got flags and everything. I'm surprised they didn't bring the band to play the fight song. This is a goddamn delinquent national championship. So he's like, all right, bro, what the fuck y'all want to do? Y'all want to do a 5-on-5 or a whole ass all-out brawl? Like, nigga, yo, 5-on-5? So we having like a whole ass tag team match? But then Kazuto's like, man, this shit. Then just cracks the ref in the face and then just punched him in the gut for good measure. So then bruh's like, what is all this bullshit? Overseeing a fight, conditions, what y'all niggas wanna do, play house or some shit? Nah, nigga, fuck all that bullshit. We came to box out sorry asses. So they say, you know, scooter rules, bruh. So they all just started blasting. And look at them, they all smiling. And homie right here just want the smoke. Look at dude with the mask, bruh. This nigga said, fuck a pandemic, I'm beating your ass. And both these dudes tried to...
Bro, I've had an all-out fight brawl like this. It was great. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. The whole brawl, I was getting my ass beat the fuck up. I lost every fight. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all niggas. I lost every fight. I just... No. I won the fight against the midget. That was okay. And then out of nowhere, it turned into a huge brawl. He wasn't a midget, but he was like 5'4". And I was like 5'7", 8" and shit, you know what I'm saying? And he ran up on me and started fighting me and shit, but he couldn't beat me up because he was so much smaller than me. He was so much weaker than me. So, you know what I mean? It was like a stalemate almost because I didn't want to hurt him. I was still in my pacifist mode. And because I was in pacifist mode, during the brawl, I got jumped by the gang leader's cousin who, you know, just wanted to beat up a weak motherfucker, you know what I mean? And I was weak as shit at the time. So that dude just beat the shit out of me, yo. But then the gang leader, who's my homeboy, he was a Puerto Rican dude, I forgot his name, he beat the fuck out of his own cousin for having the nerve to try to fight me because he knew the nigga did that because I was weak. You know what I mean? Like that's some weak shit. You gonna beat a nigga up just because you know that he can't fight. I was way smaller than that dude. He played football, all of that shit. So, you know what I mean? Like I had people had my back and shit, but the fight was still so much fun, bro. It was just so much fun. Oh my God.
To team up on him, but he just nonchalantly just cracked his skull. Yo, this man is the definition of not giving a f. Oh, and look at the little rat pay on his ass. Still not forgetting what your little rat ass did, nigga. But hey, I'll let it slide because you beating this nigga's ass. Oh, and Shifuru with a nice drop kick. So while everybody's boxing, Takemichi just standing there like a dumbass, like, what the f am I supposed to do? Then he ends up getting his shit rocked. So then Misfit comes and saves him. He's like, hey, bro, get your head in the game or you're gonna be 6 feet under when this shit is over. So Kazuto is coming in to swing on Mikey, but Draken stops him and he's like, we're doing this JRPG style. You gotta beat the sub boss before you fight the main boss. But then Hanma's lanky ass comes over and boots Draken's ass like 10 feet. Like, damn, boy, you got a strong ass foot. Size 13 having ass boy. So then Mikey and Kazuto finally face off and Kazuto is like, yeah, I've been waiting for this day, boy. I've been dreaming of this ever since I clocked your little dumbass brother upside the head. And then look at Mikey, bro. He like, all right, bro, bring it on with your little banana peel head ass. So while they're facing off, Takemichi's still over here shitting bricks. So then Shifuru comes over and he's like, hey, bro, I know you scared, but you gonna have to go some balls. So Takemichi ends up laying the nigga out. Ooh, boy, rock that nigga shit. But then my nigga just started getting jumped again. Hey, but at least he fighting.
Yep, you got it.
So Draken's out here boxing with Mikey. Ooh, he gave him that signature DBZ gut punch. But then Hanma 6 goons on Draken. So it's not looking good for Toman right now. Like they're outnumbered and they're getting their asses beat. And now Draken's about to get jumped. But then Takemichi comes in. What the f is my nigga doing?
Nigga, don't.
But apparently, bro just gave everybody in Toman a whole morale boost. So Draken starts stretching. He's like, I've been waiting for this day. I've been watching Naruto 24/7. I've been waiting for the day when I could recreate Madara versus the Shinobi Alliance. So this man just starts running wild on the whole Madara type, just cracking everybody's skull one after another, catching bodies on bodies on bodies. And they like, oh, hell no, nigga, I didn't sign up for this. And bro, he literally laid everybody out cold. And look at him, bro. He's like, yeah. You next, linky ass boy. And look at bro, he enjoying this shit. He like, yeah, baby, let's dance, nigga. But damn. Well, he sent that nigga flying at least 50 yards. And look at Takemichi, he's like, damn, bro, I didn't know this nigga was that OP. Yo, all this man's stats are just maxed out. So then Mikey's out here chasing down Kazuto, and he's like, quit running, you banana-pilled ass bitch. But he leads him into a whole trap, and Mikey ends up getting jumped by both their captains. But it don't matter because it's still light work. Y'all niggas ain't shit. But they end up getting a hold of Mikey, and this man Kazuto comes from the top rope and collapses his shit with that steel pipe. Our boy Mikey is down for the count. Or so we thought, because my nigga still got up. And then this man Kazuto just starts monologuing. He says, I went to juvie because of you. I suffered because of you. If a person kills someone, they're a bad guy. But if you kill your enemy, you're a hero. And everybody's like, what the f is this nigga on? This nigga must have snorted like 2 lines before the battle started. Then this man Hama's like, batshit crazy, am I right? Nah, nigga, you ain't lying. So then they hold him down and he's like, don't let him go. I'm about to beat the shit out this nigga. So he just starts hitting him with a steel pipe over and over and over again. And everybody's like, damn, bro. You going a little too far, my nigga. And look at old dude, bro. He like, damn. That nigga really about that shit. And look at him, bro. He's like, I'ma become a hero by killing my enemy. And smacks him again. Bro, what the f is you on? So while Mikey's being held down, he's like, kill your enemy. Is that why you killed my brother? Bro, this man headbutts dude, then picks this man up with his leg. And damn! Oh my God, no.
Bro, my brother almost got killed when this dude named Rashad Banks, man, this dumbass, he robbed my house at gunpoint. He didn't know I knew that he did that. And because he broke into my house and robbed my house at gunpoint, you guys know KT, like he didn't want to go home that night. He went over to this female's house, and then her baby daddy came through the window while they was like kicking it and chilling and shit, pulled a gun on my brother and shit, pistol whipped the fuck out the female, took a couple shots at my brother and shit. And my brother got his legs fucked up. And my brother almost died that day because of that, like that night. And I tried for like 4 months to not do nothing. And I had gotten custody of my younger brother because, you know, like my whole family, man, all of the kids in my family, we all used to being in the foster care. So like I had custody of my younger brother, man, and I was like, so if I go fuck this nigga up, man, like I could lose custody of my brother, which is what stopped me from going and fucking him up for the first 4 months. I felt constantly heartbroken because I didn't go fuck this dude up. It hurt all the time. After dealing with that pain for like 3 weeks straight, and I'm remembering what the fuck it felt like, bro. That shit hurt so bad. My heart was so heavy because that dude, I would see the dude taking pictures and stuff, having a good time, like living and shit. And I was like, man, like he's happy. And my brother like almost lost his life and got his legs fucked up. I went over there. I beat the shit out of this nigga in my bare hands, put that nigga in the hospital. I gave this nigga 3 concussions, a perforated eye socket, broken nose, 4 broken ribs. The broken ribs are my favorite part. I'm not gonna go into full detail on the fight, but I'll describe the broken ribs. This shit was great. At one point, I'm on top of homie and I'm holding him down with the left hand and I'm just giving this nigga rights to the face. Bah, bah. While I'm talking to him, because to me, this is my little brother that I had to kill, or nearly kill. He lived, but I got very close to killing him. I'm super glad he didn't die. I'm so glad he didn't die. I'd be in jail still for the rest of my life. I'd still be in jail. It was very premeditated. So I'm holding this nigga down. I'm just pummeling this nigga's face in, blah, blah, blah. And at one point, this nigga does this. Started covering his face so good that I couldn't punch him no more. So I got up. Now, mind you, he's doing this, so his stomach is all exposed. I got up and right into his rib cage. Broke 4 of his ribs. Pretty sure that nigga shit on himself a little bit. I don't know how he lived. 4 broken ribs, 3 concussions in the head because I kept smashing this nigga's skull into the pavement. It was a great time, dude. It was great. And a lot of people out there would probably be like, you know, oh my God, that's terrible. That's too far. But again, you know, I'm glad he lived. I'm lucky he lived. And I've seen him like 7 to 8 times after I did that to him. I never had another problem with him because I let him know. I was like, bro, if you see my family, you got to run in the opposite direction because I'll kill you. And after that, every time he saw my family, he saw my brothers and sisters, he ran. I've seen him at Fremont Street Experience. I've seen him at the food stamp office when back in the day before I started YouTube. Me and my brother was there to get food stamps. Walk in, this nigga's in there. He looks up, sees us, and got the fuck out. Good job, you're doing what I told you to do. because I know your DNA remembers me. You got so close to death. I don't know how he lived. I really don't. I beat the brakes out of this nigga. I don't know how he lived. That shit vexes me, bro. I legit don't know how man's lived. You know, I've seen him a bunch of times, and even though he would like shake and start seizuring when he would see me, at least the first 2 times he saw me in public, he started shaking. Like he just started going into seizure because his body remembers me almost killing him. I'm pretty sure his brain is like, bro, that's the guy that will just kill us. What do we do? But it was funny because at the same time, he was like, but I don't want to look like no bitch. That time was at the Boulevard Mall. So I'm at the Boulevard Mall in the cafeteria. I was with, and shit. I had just hired them niggas after I had already gotten real successful off YouTube. That nigga only started working for me when I paid him. So, you know, he was always one of them niggas. I told him the story. He didn't believe me. And I look up and Rashad is walking towards us. So I'm like, bro, come here, watch this. We all get up and we start walking past the dude, and the guy sees us and he sits down and just starts, he pulls out his phone and just starts seizuring and shaking and shit. And it's funny because he was with his homeboy. His homeboy's looking at him and then looking at me and then looking at him and then looking at me like, what the fuck is this? Like, what the fuck? It was funny as shit. But I've seen him like several times, and I've never had any smoke with him ever again. I've never seen him and beat him up again because he respected my wishes.
No, I'm done. I'm waving it off. I've seen enough. Come on, insert. Take your seat. Get real comfortable. Bro, we ain't even done yet, and I could end the video right here off of just that. This dude literally picked up his leg with another nigga on it, then flung it and knocked both of them out cold. Double KO, actually triple KO, because the other nigga knocked the fuck out down there too. But then after that, Mikey's out of gas. So bro can't even move right now. So then all of Valhalla's like, all right, bro, let's go jump this nigga. So Takemichi's trying to rush up there to stop him, but he's gonna be too late. So right when Mikey's about to get clapped, Steve Urkel comes out of the woodworks and clocks homie. Deadass made the nigga spin like a damn Beyblade. So Kisaki's up here trying to defend Mikey, and we all know this is bad. Homie's finally putting his plan into work. Takemichi's like, no, this can't be happening. And everybody's like, good job, Kisaki. And even Draken, bro, oh my God. So Takemichi's like, no, guys, this shit can't be happening. Do not believe this nigga has good intentions. But while he's standing up there, somebody's coming, and it's Baji, and he sneaks his ass. Clocked him upside his head. Damn! And bro is just knocked out. And look at Baji, bro. He like, yeah, nigga, I'm about to fuck your face up so goddamn bad, your mom won't even be able to recognize your little ugly ass. But then he gets thrown by Kisaki's vice commander, and Kisaki's like, all right, bro, swat that nigga dead. So Chifuyu tries to stop Baji, but Baji just cracked that nigga in the skull. So then Takemichi comes in and he's like, stop this, bro. This ain't you. We know why you're doing this shit. But while Takemichi's trying to stop Baji, this man Kazutora comes out of nowhere and shanks his ass. And he pushed it in. Oh my God, you rotten banana peeled ass bitch. Then he's like, die, Baji. What did he do? This is a nigga that was trying to help you. You just stabbed him in his back.
What the fuck?
Kazutora is a lost cause at this point. So
I got stabbed when I was younger. I got jumped by about 20 something people when I was in foster care. I was living with this chick named Miss Reed. She was a real angry fat bitch, you know, one of them lonely hoes that doesn't understand that the reason why no dude would fuck her is because she was so angry, loud, and we dudes, we don't fuck niggas. I mean, we're not gonna fuck a dude. And when a female's yelling and screaming and always talking shit and bitching and all that, she's basically a fucking guy. So these 20 people was coming down to fucking jump me, man. You know, cause I beat this dude in this video game, and when I beat the dude in his own video game at his house, he got mad. It was Super Nintendo, bro. I was like 13, 14. He rips his own fucking Nintendo out of the cord, breaks the whole fucking system. So I left cause the nigga was violent. I'm like, what the fuck? I go home and, you know, I see all of them like coming down the street towards me. I'm on the porch at this time. I see these niggas coming. I'm like, this ain't good. I go in the house. Miss Reed's mom, fat bitch's name was Patricia. Ugly as fuck too. Like, I could understand why she was so mad. It's like no one was willing to deal with her shit. The chick sees me, comes in the house, is like, yo, you get outside and you deal with that shit. Don't bring that bullshit to my house, boy. When I'll tell you, bro, she drags me outside and all of these niggas is waiting for me down at the bottom step. She threw me off the porch into the whole crowd of 20 motherfuckers. Mind you, they got bricks, knives, and bats. Bro, they dragged me across the street and proceeded to beat the fuck out of me in an empty dirt lot that was across the street. Beat the fuck out of me. I got stabbed twice, like, nigga. And the whole time all of this is happening, Mrs. Reed's mom, the one who was supposed to be watching us, sitting in the same chair I was sitting in on the porch, watching this happen to me. I hope that fat, angry, ugly bitch, I could have been fucking killed. I already couldn't fight that good. And these niggas all jumping me with bats, sticks, and fucking knives and bricks and shit. You know what I'm saying? All I could do was cover my fucking head up, which is why I didn't get killed. And you just gonna watch this happen to me? You just gonna let me get killed? What I would do to you, bitch? Like, really? You just gonna let me die? You know what I'm saying? I ended up getting stabbed and shit, bro. Like, I told the whole story on my gaming channel or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all wanna check out the whole entire story, you feel me? The link should be in the description down below. Matter of fact, type in BHD story time, reasons my foster mother beat me. You know, that'll bring it up.
Then Takemichi just trucks him. But then this man Baji is still standing up like nothing happened. And look at him, bro. He's just staring down an entire army on a hill. So he puts his hair back and he's like, bring it on, nigga. So he just runs at him and just starts beating the shit out of everybody. It is a 50-1 and this nigga is cracking everybody's shit. This man is dead ass laying out an entire division with just a steel pipe. And look at him, bro. He is having fun while doing this. So Kisaki's like, ah, shit, bro. We gotta stop this nigga. But he ends up sneaking his guard and just holds up Kisaki in under like a minute. So while Baji's about to finish the job, my nigga bled out. And our boy Baji is down for the count, bruh. And look at this nigga Kisaki. He knows he planned this shit, you conniving ass bitch. So Mikey wakes up and he sees that Baji has bled out. And bro is like megally pissed. So Mikey walks up to Draken and Hanma and he's like, the fight is already over. But Hanma's like, hey bro, the fight ain't over yet. You ain't get to decide that shit. So Mikey looks at him. He's like, sit your little lanky ass down. Then he says, there, it's over. Dog, bro. Mikey is literally bred different. Dog literally walked up to him and said, the fight is over, because he knew he was about to knock his ass out. And look at him, bro. He knocked him out so hard, his ass cheeks are spazzing out.
My nigga twerking.
So everybody in Valhalla just splits like, bro, it is over. And I love how all this even happened.
That's true. Because what's real wild is, like, if you're fighting 4 or 5 dudes, you're probably only actually fighting 1 or 2. If you fuck up the leader of the 5 bad enough, like, break his shit, the other people really won't want none unless they got guns. And even then, they probably ain't even, you know what I mean?
It's because this nigga's just instigating shit. Bro was like, yeah, Kazutora's definitely got some screws loose. I see. He brought Baji into Valhalla so he could finish him off himself. So you should beat that nigga's ass. Yo, somebody signed this man up for the Hood Olympics. So then Mikey walks up to Kazutora and Kazutora's like, all right, let's end this. Either you die or I die. And Mikey's just looking at him like,
is this nigga serious?
So yeah, bro, he just started whirling on that nigga. Then he kicked that nigga like 10 yards. And then bro just took top mountain. Nigga, it's over. God damn. Bro, he's beating the piss out of his ass. Even the nigga that be smiling all the time is like, bro, you gonna kill that nigga. While Kazutora's getting the absolute shit beat out of his ass, he remembers why he stabbed Baji. He got a phone call from Hanma saying that Baji was a traitor. And you know damn well, the nigga that probably set up that phone call, was Steve Urkel's ass. Yo, this nigga stay plotting. So then somehow this man Baji is still up and moving on his feet. So then he goes over to Kazutora and he's like, hey bruh, don't blame your death on me. So he just said f it and just killed himself. God, bro,
what the
man
fuck?
Actually offed himself so he wouldn't have to blame old dude for his death. Jesus Christ. So
what?
Taurus dumbass walks up to him. He's like, you're next. You two can go to hell together. This man Mikey looking at his crazy ass like, shut the fuck up. So while Baji's dying, he literally just spills everything like, yeah, bro, that nigga Kisaki's behind everything. The man is behind the fight with Mobius. Right after Pa went to jail, he went up to Mikey to become the 3rd Division captain in exchange for getting Pa out of jail. Like, nigga, this some next level ass plotting. So Baji says his last words and he's like, all right, y'all, I'm out this hoe. So, that nigga Baji kicked the bucket. Damn, dog, he didn't even betray his hood. He was a real nigga the whole time. So Mikey just loses it and just starts beating the shit out of Kazutora. So Takemichi's like, ah, shit, bro. I gotta stop this nigga because if I don't, the future's gonna go to crap. So he obviously can't fight Mikey. So he's like, all right, I'm gonna have to resort to one of the most overpowered techniques in anime history, used by the 7th Hokage himself, Talk no Jutsu. So this man tries to Talk no Jutsu Mikey, but damn, bro. Why he rock his shit like that? And he's like, move, boy, I'ma kill your ass. But then this charm falls out of his pocket, and then Mikey gets hit by that flashback no jutsu. So then he's like, ah, f it. it ain't worth it. So then the cops is coming, so everybody got to get to stepping. So then Kazutora's like, all right, to atone for my sins, I'ma stay here and get locked the fuck up again. So damn, bro, this nigga literally just got out of juvie just to get locked up again. Well, at least he's trying to learn how to better himself this time. So, good luck and don't drop the soap. So later on, after that whole fight went down, they were having a whole nother meeting, and Valhalla ends up merging with Toman because, you guessed it, this nigga. But somehow, some way, Takemichi ends up getting promoted to first division captain. Hey, bro, even though this dude can't even throw like no hands, I gotta admit, this man got some crazy ass durability. Like, dude can take an ass whooping. So Takemichi's like, all right, let me go check out how the future is now. See if it changed a little bit. So this man goes back to the future and he spawns back into the dusty ass blockbuster. But the thing is, he ain't working there no more. That man is dripped the fuck out and is a whole ass Yakuza boss. Bro, they picking up mans in a whole ass Rolls Royce and all his niggas with him too. Hey, yo, all them niggas eating. So Chifuyu and Takemichi gotta go to this meeting. And this is where we could tell, some ain't right, because half of these dudes ain't even the original members of Toman. Some of them are from an ex-gang called the Black Dragons. And Hanma's lanky ass is there too. And they talking because somebody is a rat. So Takemichi's like, all right, bro, what the fuck is going on? So then Kisaki pulls up and he's like, hey, bro, let me take y'all back to my crib and I'm gonna give y'all a drink real quick. So they go to this dude's penthouse and then he starts talking to him. So then he says, what do you think about me? Around this time 12 years ago, Baji died. And he drops that I'm the one that planned Bloody Halloween. I formed Valhalla and made them clash with Toman. So then he's out here apologizing for everything that he did. So then he's like, have a drink, y'all. So while they toast, peep how—
Don't drink the shit, nigga! Oh my God, you gonna fall for this? Who falls for this? Who falls for this?
Doesn't take one sip. So then this man goes over to the window and starts looking out of it. And then he says, when I said I didn't think Baji would die earlier, yeah, that's a lie. I used that nigga Kazutora to kill Baji, and I'm about to finish what I started. So yeah, he done laced the drinks. So then Takemichi wakes up and they are tied up and strapped down onto a chair. So then Kisaki's like, you had a nice nap, nigga? So then he's like, yeah, I know you a rat, Chifuyu. You've been trying to get my ass ever since I killed Baji. So then he pulls out the Glock. He's like, Takemichi, why you ain't said shit? Then he pops his ass in the leg. Damn, bro. So then he puts a Glock up in Chifuyu's head and he's like, any last words before I put your ass 6 feet under? So then Chifuyu reveals that in this timeline, Mikey disappeared and Draken was executed and Toman just went to crap. So then he says, everything's in your hands now, partner. Damn! Nigga popped a cap in his ass. Blew my nigga Chifuyu's brains out, dog. And then he puts the Glock up to Takemichi. Bro, this man is a madman. Look at him. He like, say something, nigga. So then he sheds a tear and he's like, see ya, my hero. Then wow, bro. That is how you do a cliffhanger. All right, so, yeah. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna do this. Cause damn near everybody in this show got Black Air Force energy, dog. I already added Mikey before the video even ended. And if I add more than 2, then that's not gonna be enough space for all the other people that I need to add later. All right, so I've come down to it. I'm gonna have 2 representatives from this show. Mikey, and I'm gonna have to give it to Draken. Cause that nigga a menace. And I guess our honorary members is like everybody else. Especially Kazutora and Baji. Cause that banana pilled ass nigga ain't even an adult yet and he been locked up twice. So yeah. That was Tokyo Revengers. Hell, if they come out with season 2, I might make Black Air Force Energy the anime 3. Hey, but I'll be honest, I might end up reading the manga low-key. But anyways, y'all take it easy, and I'm out this hoe.
On this special programming of
Loco Barocco. I'm the warden here at Green Dolphin Street Prison, and this is my assistant, Charlotte. All right, everybody, that's a rundown of the prison. Are there any questions or concerns? Yes, what about?
Should I say to you to speak?
No, sir. That's what I thought. So do yourself a favor.
You shut your ass up!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time to return to jail.
I beg your pardon?
Goddamn prison! Cause Jolene has been locked up. So yeah, today we're gonna be taking a tour of the Green Dolphin Street Prison. Cause my God, this prison is out of pocket. This makes Alcatraz look like a daycare. But ladies and gentlemen, please sit back and relax as we dive into the aquarium as we will observe pure ignorance,
You punk ass, hook ass.
fatherless behavior, and a priest beating in the name of the Holy Spirit on this special programming of.
Bruh, JoJo's, they went to jail? When they go to jail?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So we're probably all wondering, alright, so how did our boy Jotaro's daughter end up getting locked up? Well, obviously, we have to start from the beginning. So we start off in these holding cells, and they talking about master... What?
I beg your pardon?
Something about the moonlight going in through the shape of the window box. This can't be happening right now.
What?
This is the first scene of the season, and they already talking about... in this unsanitary ass cell. And then old girl talking on the left like, oh, y'all some nasty ass hoes, ain't you? And then Jolene start talking and she like, don't be talking, boo-boo. I could tell just by your finger. You in here for And some people really wonder why this show is called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So then old girl like, oh, so you really like that. So how did you end up in here? Jolene Cujo, 19 years old. I'm in here for stealing and hit and run. Miss
I'm gonna go watch that shit.
Cujo, can you please explain to me your situation right now? First of all, man, I'm innocent, so let's get that straight. Well, I'm sorry, man, but if I'm reading this correctly, it says back when you were 14, you had 2 burglary charges? Times are rough. That's what happens when your dad leave you at 14. Okay, well, can you just please explain the situation? Well, you see, what had happened was, me and my nigga Romeo was riding down the street. Now, I thought he was real cute, even though his barber this shit up right before he picked me up. I don't know what he was going for, but Miss Cujo, please get back to the situation. My bad, Chief. So, long story short, we ended up hitting a nigga. So I'm trying to call 911, but Romeo said, Jolene, don't do it. Homie already dead. So let's get his body and shove his ass in the trunk. So obviously I'm freaking out and everything, but then he said, Jolene, listen, I'm Romeo and you my Juliet. So stop acting weird and shit and let's shove the motherfucker in the trunk. So we shoved him in the trunk and that's why I'm here. Okay, so what you're telling me is Romeo hit the victim, right? I ain't telling you nigga, I ain't no fed. Your funeral then. So while they're still talking, he ends up giving her this tray, and on this tray is a pendant, and he says it's from her dad. So obviously she like, my dad, that bum ass, I don't want this shit. But then the pendant ends up plucking her. And well, we all know what happens in JoJo when something weird hits you. Like, let's say a mask or an arrow. So after this, she ends up getting transported over to the prison, and then she meets old girl again. Y'all know what the going on? It's your girl, Hermes. This is my second time in here, and for this offense, I'm in here for robbing the 7-Eleven across the street. So then she starts telling Jolene, girl, I hope you got some money on you. If you ain't got no Benjamins on you, you gonna turn into a pack. And bruh, she got it stitched in there. She said, I got 5 20s in one and 50 in the other. So they tell Jolene to get off. So when she gets off, she can still hear the people in the bus. And the officers are trying to rob Hermes. So she take out the 20 in her head, but they like, hey, shawty, that ain't gonna be enough. So we're gonna have to take off them stitches. But then this thread ends up coming from Jolene's hand. And that thread ended up slicing off homie's ear.
Oh my God.
So then after this, she ends up having her trial. And this is where it started to get wild. So the judge says, I see that you took this plea deal, but the thing is, the body that you disposed of, homeboy was still alive. So therefore, you are an accessory to murder. So that'll be 15 years.
Huh? Get out there!
And look at the lawyer, bruh, just let it happen. She like, wait a minute, this makes no sense. I struck a deal. And look at this Middle Earth elf ass acting like nothing happened. So he walks back, and this whole time, homeboy was getting freaky with Romeo. So Jolene got packed up, and she was sent off to the Green Dolphin Street prison.
Damn, this shit good.
So while she's going through intake, she ends up seeing the lawyer again. And look at her, she like, ooh, I swear to God, I'm gonna choke the shit out of your ass. So while he's driving away, one of her threads come through his AC, and she ended up choking the nigga. Nah, bro, she really liked that. So then after this, we end up meeting the warden. Loco Barocco. I'm the warden here at Green Dolphin Street Prison, and this is my assistant, Charlotte. All right, everybody, that's a rundown of the prison. Are there any questions or concerns? Yes, what about?
Should I say that you can speak?
No, sir. That's what I thought. So do yourself a favor.
Just shut your ass up!
So then we end up meeting her cellmate, Gwes. So Jolene tries to put her stuff on the bottom bunk, but she throws a whole barbell at her. And look at her, the bottom bunk is mine, you nasty. You could take the top. But she ends up having the pendant. And there's this bird, and there is a literal person in there. So then she over here sitting on this bench yelling at this bird, and she ends up choking the life out of the bird. Yo, somebody call Peter. But Jolene ends up grabbing the bird, and that nigga is out of commission. So then Gwes comes over and grabs her like a titan. And she forces her to put on this rat suit so she can help her escape prison. So she makes Jolene run through this gate, but
How the hell did she get small? What?
her body starts to grow again. So while she's running back to the gate, this ugly ass stand, oh my God, look like a gremlin. So she ends up getting stuck in this bar. So Goo Goo Dolls tries to jump up and kill her, but she ends up smacking that nigga. She's like, oh my God, is this my stand? So she ends up rocking her shit. And look at her. Oh, you really thought you was about to pull a fast one on a nigga, huh? Well, I'm about to beat you like my daddy, bitch. Damn! She is beating the life out of her. So yeah, bro, she was done. And she took the bottom bunk from my ass. Made her sorry ass take the top bunk. So then the next day, Jolene over by the phones, and this girl come over and ask her for some money, and she's saying she'll pay it back. So she give her some spare change, but then Gwes come back over and she like, Jolene, girl, what the hell are you doing giving your money out like that? That's how you become a bitch. You best go get your money back or you gonna be looking like her.
Isn't this the chick that she just beat up?
A bitch. So Jolene goes and tracks her down and asks her for the money back, but then the girl says, didn't I say I'll pay you back? What's wrong with you, nigga? Does your brain now work or something? Because obviously you can't process shit. So Jolene walked back and she like, all right then. So she ends up putting some laxatives in her coffee. So she run off to the bathroom because she got a doodle, but Jolene's sitting in the bathroom. So she like, okay, I'm sorry. I'll give you your money back. You know what? I'll even double it. So she come out and smack the bitch. She like, sold. Now give me that $10. Appreciate doing business with you. So then as she walking over to the door, she sees this baseball and then she sees this little boy. So then the kids start talking to him saying, you will have a visitor, but do not meet the visitor. So then after this, the kid disappears and this guard comes over and smacks her in the hand. Bro said, what you doing looking at a ghost, bitch? Oh, I'll show you, Casper. So then the next day, homeboy come back and he started antagonizing her. He like, oh, sorry for yesterday. I mean, I didn't mean to hit you that damn hard, but you was touching the bars and I had to follow the rules, man. Oh, and by the way, you got a visitor. So she goes to see the visitor and it's none other than Jotaro Joe. I am him. Don't play with me, nigga. On the Dead Op Dio on Jonathan Joestar's Heavenly Grave. I am him. So Jolene looking at him and she like, oh, hell nah. So she socks the security guard and she like, oh, so looks like you finally came back from that grocery trip. Did you ever get the milk, nigga? Cause damn, it took you long enough. But Jotaro's just looking at her like, little girl, shut the f up and sit down. Listen, you were framed by homeboy right here. You wanna know why you were framed? Because you are Joestar. Our family been having ops since the 1800s. So Jolene goes up to the door, but her handcuffs are off and she ended up getting shot. Well, luckily, she ended up stopping it. So John Gallier's Stan Manhattan transfer is like literal wall hacks with a ricochet effect. Look at homeboy posted up in his cell sniping. So the security guard gets up and he ends up doming the security guard. Oh my God, first face Gabby and now face John Gallier. God damn. Like, who's next? Face Usopp? So later on, they end up figuring out that this is a whole illusion. And what is all of this? Did somebody bust the lock? Nope. Nah, bro, I got a dirty mind. No, we ain't doing this today. So then they escape the room, but then a guard approaches. And then another guard approaches. And the first one pops a cap in his ass. And they like, wait a damn minute, ain't no way. It's that nigga FaZe Gallier. Homie came in with the close combat because he was missing his shots. So homie starts blasting, so Jotaro has to use Star Platinum. But then this Stan ends up coming behind him. Bro says, looks like you've fallen into my trap. Witness the power of White Tooth Snake. So bro pimp slaps him, and these discs come out of my boy's head. Bro basically stole my dude's rooms. Now he getting shot. Oh my God. So then Jolene puts him in a spin cycle and starts beating his ass. And look at Jotaro. He's like, looks like my daughter's beating some ass. Looks like I've done a great job as a father. Now I'm about to pass out. So Jolene takes him outside, but it looks like our boy is down for the count. But there is still hope. So she starts talking to the kid again, and he basically says, yo, dad got his soul snatched. So we learn the kid's name is Emporio. And bro grew up in the prison. He was born here. He was raised here. Oh my God. This nigga's Bane.
I was born in it, molded by it.
So we go back to face John Gallier after he got his ass beat. So White Snake pull up and he's like, looks like you got your ass beat. So therefore, you're kicked from phase. So after this, Jolene ended up getting another 5 years added onto her sentence because of that escape. And she got stuck in the punishment war for like weeks. So a few weeks ended up passing. So they got everybody outside. So the warden like, all right, everybody listen the up. We had 2 inmates go missing the other day, so somebody need to go find their asses. So Jolene volunteers, and Hermes as well because she's like, have to tell her about my side quest. So they have to put these bombs on their wrists like they're the Suicide Squad or something. So the guard says, if you get 50 meters away from me, yo ass goes boom boom. So he ends up getting on a 4-wheeler and he takes off. So they like, wait a damn minute. Hold on, homeboy, you going a little too fast. So later on, Hermes ends up catching up to Jolene. So she's like, what's up, girl? I gotta tell you about my side quest. So you see what had happened was, I got this new stand called Kiss. It's like some stickers, like some arts and crafts and shit. So I ended up beating him with a broom, and then I fought the same janitor. His name was McQueen, and he was trying to off himself. And every time he did that, the same thing happened to me. I even offered him my panties, but I guess he didn't want no coochie. I also met the little nigga with the baseball cap, so that's why I'm talking to you right now. So later on, while they walking, the guard comes in and tries to antagonize him. So bro starts messing with him and tries to make him fall in crocodile doo-doo. Like, bro, what is wrong with these guards? And also, there are now 6 prisoners out there, and they started off with 5. So somebody is an imposter. So then the bombs start beeping, and they look over at the officer, and that gone. And then a girl in the back like, wait a minute, why is mine beeping faster? Hold on. What the fuck? Oh my God. That's got to be one of the most tragic deaths I've ever seen. You really died to a wrist bomb. So they pull up on him and they like, all right, all 3 of y'all nasty motherfuckers, freeze. One of y'all is a stand user, so who is it? Fess up. So Jolene ends up smacking this one girl. So Army's like, girl, why you hit her like that? And Jolene said, shit, I don't know. I'm just gonna drop all their asses. But then this one girl grabs her and all 3 of them start talking. And then what in the invader zim is that? So then the stand starts talking like, my name is Foo Fighters, put some respect on my name, nigga. How dare you disrespect my set and run up on my lake? So homeboy start moving like an exoskeleton. Ugh. So then Jolene starts chasing after him and then he's like, oh, I see you trying to get these discs. Well, too bad, you nasty bitch. But then she started making the tractor move and the disc are taking off with it. So homeboy hit the jets. He's like, my precious disc. How dare you hit a lick on me? But the dirt ended up slowing him down and homeboy was done for. So then Hermes was about to throw some dirt on him. But then Jolene stops. She's like, stop. We're gonna keep him. So Hermes is like, you want to keep this ugly ass, peanut head ass, green bean looking ass alive? We should feed this water type Pokemon ass to the crops. But Jolene said, no. I hereby announce this severed head of a water type Pokemon, a Jobro. So they end up finding Star Platinum's disc. But then the girl that got blown up earlier then pulled back up. And she like, hold on, it's your trusty homegirl Foo Fighters. I just went ahead and just took over the dead girl body. With this old pineapple head ass haircut, she got had a leaf on her head. So they end up getting picked up by all the cops. So later on that evening, we see White Snake in the shed. And then we see the user. Father Poochie, I spin the block in the name of the Lord. I am that nigga. Father, I was wondering if I could get parole. Parole? You must be out of your damn mind. But Father, don't speak until I tell you to speak, bitch. Yes, Father. Now then, sister, have you paid your tithes and offerings this month? No, Father. Oh, nah, boo-boo, that ain't gonna do. Have you taken your communion this month? No, Father. Oh, sweet Lord, heavenly Jesus, we got a sinner. But Father, I promise to repent. My. From the streets did she emerge, into the streets she shall return. And I say unto you, she is for the streets. So be not worried when she must return from when she came. Galatians chapter 1, verse 1 through 3. Drill that into your head, bitch. So later on, while they outside playing catch, this one girl starts sipping on FF water. So she like, hey, go get your nasty ass, busted ass 360 waves away from my goddamn water. So they keep on playing catch. And the girl that Poochie beat up pull up and she like, I bet y'all $100 y'all won't last. So Jolene like, hold on, I ain't got that type of money. She said, it don't matter. I'll take anything of value. So Jolene's like, no, but then Hermes comes up and she's like, yo, Jolene, we cannot pass this up. You see how many racks she got in her sock? We playing the game. So they start playing the game, but then Foo Fighters gets distracted. She like, hey, away from my cup, nigga. So she almost dropped the damn ball, but they end up making it to 100. So then she like, all right, then all right. Throw it 100 more times and I'll give you a whole band. Take it or leave it. Hold on, wait a minute. You telling me she got a whole band in prison? Ain't no way, bro. What type of operation is she running up in here? So they playing for $1,000 now, but it's starting to get late. But then the guard come behind her. He's like, hey, nigga, time is up, so put the damn ball down. So she like, okay, here, I'll pay you for more time. So he like, all right, then. I'll be taking the glove, though. So she ends up almost dropping the ball, but she picks it up with her stand ability. But apparently, that was against the rules. So then old girl Stan comes out. Stan was like, pay your debt, n-. So it rips out the money that was stuck in her side boob. Then she like, that ain't enough. So I'll be taking your liver. Oh my God. Hurt my liver over looking at that. So Jolene and Foo Fighters start playing again so they can get her liver back. So they keep on running, so now they stuck on an elevator. So then she throw the ball up, but the security guard ends up catching the ball. Said, I'll be taking that. Thank you very much. And look at the ugly ass. She's like, game over, nigga. Now pay your debt, bitch. But then she ends up smacking her with the ball. She like, you really didn't think I would have a backup plan, did you? You should know my pickpocketing skill is maxed out. Stupid ass. Now I'm about to beat you like my great granduncle. She made it rain up in that hole. So then the next day she go over to use the phone. So the big old lunch lady like, hey, bitch, what the f? Hold on, take a seat, boo-boo. Get real comfortable. Bitch, give me that. Take a coat too, sister. Stay blessed. So then she ends up calling the Speedwagon Foundation. So they like, all right, listen, we still got your dad body up in here. So if you want to give us that disc, meet us in the courtyard. So then she ended up walking up to this double chin looking guard. She got the Kodak going on and everything. So she started yelling, but then she saw that money. She said, you could pass. So then she sees Emporio again. He says, bring your ass over here. So then she ends up getting sent to this ghost room. She's like, hold on, what is going on? Why is homie in a piano right now? Weather report, I'm a certified meteorologist. And also this piano is comfortable as hell. So she's like, wait a minute, Emporio, so you're a stand user? Hell yeah, nigga, I'm Casper. Look, I could pull a whole bell out of my ass. I'm literally a video game character inventory. So they gonna try to get to the courtyard, so weather report is gonna come along and help. And my God, homie getting real close. Said, hey, what's good with you? So they head into the courtyard, and what is that? Oh nah, bro, look at him. Look at his shoes.
This nigga's half roach. What the hell is that?
This damn reject Spider-Man concept art. So while old Doodle Man's on the prowl, Jolene starts to float. So she's like, his standability is zero gravity. So they end up following old Doodle Man to this room, and he started to suck all the oxygen out of the room. Bro made the room a vacuum. So then Weather Report ends up making some cloud suits. And then they end up beating Doodle Man's ass. Thank God, bro, get him off of my screen. Like, yo, this man Lang Wrangler gives me absolute nightmares. Like, when I think of the Boogeyman, I think of this nigga. So then the door starts to open, and Poochie is at the door. Bro, looking at Jolene like, my, if it isn't the fatherless child of Jotaro Kujo. Should I beat her ass right now or let her pass? So she's like, please, father, let me pass. So he just looked at her and said, all right, then. I don't need to give up my identity yet. So she finally makes it to the courtyard. So she sees the dude, so she's thinking, oh my gosh, that's him, that's the contact. So she walks up to him, and this man pulls out the blicky. Poochie's like, stupid bitch. You really thought you was gonna get out of here with that disc? So we get a flashback to 1988, and this man Poochie is chilling with the biggest hater in anime history. This man Dio, the ultimate hating ass nigga. Bro's like, I wake up, breathe, and hate. You know who I really hate though? Them goddamn Joestars. So Poochie ended up learning the ways of Dio to become an ultimate hating ass, so he could ascend to ultimate hatinghood in heaven. So weather reporter's over here beat up and he's like, I guess I have to use my final attack. So it starts raining. Breaking news out in Florida, it is literally raining frogs out there. I mean, it is Florida. Are we surprised that like this happens? No, we aren't. So yeah, this man weather report literally started making it rain poisonous frogs. So this man Poochie's like, God damn, I got all this shit on my $800 pants, nigga. So he starts counting prime numbers to calm himself down. So Poochie sees his guard, he's like, hey, cuz, open the door. But he starts running away, so he's like, you pussy. So he kicks the frog head dude and makes him go blind. Yeah. So we got the dude to open the door and he just left. So he walks outside to go get the disc from Jolene, but she was shielding herself the whole time. So she got the disc off to the bird that was the actual contact. So this man Poochie was pissed. He goes over to her and starts going crazy. Bruh said, oh, you think you did something? You ain't do jack shit, nigga. That's why your daddy dead. And you will always be a fatherless ass child. So White Snake left. Jolene went to the ICU. And it was just another day at the Green Dolphin Street prison. Brings this man to the fight. So then he says, all right, my boy, class is in session. Today we will be learning how to beat an ass 101. I would like to thank our volunteer right here. I don't even know his name, but he will be used as a demonstration today.
I beg your pardon?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time for another installment of the most disrespectful moments in anime history. The series that we observe some of the most outrageous, most outlandish moments to ever be seen by the human eye. That just make you look at the screen like, well, goddamn.
See, his use of sound effects?
Outrageous, most.
Damn, this guy is really, really good.
What did they do to make them make this that bad? So, without further ado, roll them. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, first up to the plate is Sukuna being a dog. So Itadori and Fushiguro are fighting this ugly ass boy. What the f is that? Jesus Christ, bro, that is just ugly. So Itadori tells Fushiguro, alright, listen, bro, I'm just gonna have to let that dog come out. So Sukuna comes out and he's like, hey, what's good with you, cuz? So the curse bags up and he's like, ah, hell nah. Who is this thug ass nigga? So then he starts talking to him like, boy, I tell you, boy, you ugly as shit. The f you supposed to be a fish, a barnacle nigga? So he jumps back and starts charging up. Is that a Hadouken? So Brad shoots it, but he just stops it with one hand. Huh? Then he looks at him and says, you ugly lip motherfucker. Boy, I oughta beat your ass. So Brown just face planted him into the ground. Then he starts looking at him like, damn, cuz the fade just started and your ass already on the ground. Nigga, you best get your sorry ass up. Yo, dog stepped on him. So then he tries to grab him, but he rips his arm off. Dude said, damn, boy, that gorilla grip done backfired on your ass. And yo, he is laughing while he is doing this. Yo, this man is a demon. So later on, while he is continuing to torment this thing, the curse comes down and starts laughing at him. So then he starts looking at him like, why you got that big ass grin on your face? You think shit is sweet or something? Goofy ass boy, I'll show you what's sweet. So then he hits him with the domain expansion. Fuck out of my face. Damn. Dog, boy, turn this man into a fish fillet cooked well done. So then he says, all right, little nigga, you can come back out now. Hello, can you hear me, nigga? But then he gets no response, so he's like, so about a minute later, he pops up right behind Fushiguro. So he's like, what's good, cuz? Just to let you know, I'm about to beat your ass. But before I beat your ass, I'm gonna eat this crusty ass finger. The flavors are melting on my tongue. Wish I had a little bit of salt on it though. I ain't gonna lie to you, my boy. Now, time to beat your ass. So Fushiguro starts swinging, but look at this man. He is weaving all of his punches. His hands in his pockets. Oh, nah, bro. That's how you know you're done when the nigga don't even want to take his hands out. So he keeps on punching, so Sukino's like, damn, boy, you can't hit shit. Come on now, put your back into it. Oh, boy, gave him the backhand of the century. So Fushiguro trying everything. He trying to jump up with the snake, the owl.
The bird, no jutsu.
Eat.
You gotta use the bird.
God.
The bird
So then he
shit.
comes back down, grabs him, and he says, come on now, there's a whole world out there we gotta see, nigga. Yo, bro, check his whole body. He said, a whole new world. Then bro starts playing ping pong with him. Boom. Bro said, come on now, get your sorry ass up. So as this man is flying through buildings, the owl comes in and picks him up. He right behind him and he like, boy, that ugly ass knocked out. Set your ass down.
Damn.
Good God, that beating didn't even make any sense. He just beat this man for absolutely no reason at all. Oh my God, yo, this man is disgusting. Yeah, when the rest of this manga gets animated, Homeboy is most definitely getting a full video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up on the list is Gojo's PowerPoint presentation. So while bro is on the way to go meet the principal, he tells the driver, yo, stop the car. So as the dude leaves, he says, all right, you could come out now. So then this ugly ass boy come from the top rope. Then dog said, what's good, Nika? Get ready to become a pack. So
Bro, he really do act like stink meaner, bro. If you have not seen Jujutsu Kaisen and you like anime, go watch that shit, please.
So he started throwing out everything. Bro threw some fat ass mosquitoes at him. He came from the side and made him Ghost Rider. And then he decided to hit him with a gut check. So then after all that, bro is squeaky clean. He has taken no damage at all. So Volcano Head like, huh? What type of hacks you got? So then Gojo's like, you realize you cannot hit me, right? So then he says, come here, don't be shy, come a little closer, touch my hand. So he tries,
If someone ever says,
don't be shy, come a little closer, touch my hand.
unless they have free candy, run. Yeah, I mean, because they're on to that other shit, you know?
To touch his hand, but he can't. Dog's like, huh? The f is this? So then Gojo's like, you feel that? This is called my infinity, AKA my plot armor. So do you want to know what you are, buddy? You're fodder. Good God, bro, gut check the life out of this man. The dog said, hold on, I ain't even done yet. Bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
And he says, oh, you really thought you was gonna sneak me and get away with it? Out of my face.
Oh, shit!
Oh my God, dog sent him flying and look at him, he dragging that nigga down. I was like, get your bum ass out of my sight. Look at him, he dragging his dirty ass through the ground. And he tries to hit him with a Gallic gun. Then he comes from behind and he's like, well, if you don't sit your goofy ass down.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro is gone. So then Gojo's like, oh, this is a perfect time. So this man leaves, goes and sees Itadori, and he's like, yo, do you want to watch me beat this nigga's ass?
Huh?
So he brings this man to the fight. So then he says, all right, my boy, class is in session. Today we will be learning how to beat a nigga's ass 101. I would like to thank our volunteer right here. I don't even know his name, but he will be used as a demonstration today.
I beg your pardon?
So then Dog's like, you hey, stop playing with my name, nigga. But then Gojo's like, your name? Buddy, you are weak. You're trash. I bet you half of the people that watch this show don't even know your name. To be honest with y'all, I don't even remember his name either.
I don't either. I really don't. Volcano face, maybe. I'm just throwing stuff out there.
Hold on. Let's look him up real quick. Volcano Head NJJ.
Am I right?
Jogo? Yeah, let's just go with
Jojo.
Jugo. All I know is he looked like Squidward when he had the volcano on his head.
Yeah.
But anyways, bro got pissed. He was like, stop playing with my name. So then he uses his domain expansion and he done turned this bitch into Bowser's Castle. So then Gojo's like, all right, Yuji, pay close attention. So bro takes off the blindfold and hits him with the domain expansion. Beautiful nigga void.
To anybody out there who watches Naruto, sexy no jutsu. You know what I'm saying? It's nosebleeds and shit.
So bro's like, ugh, what is this? Pause. But who is this beautiful ass nigga? Then Gojo comes behind him and he's like, you know, man, It sucks being ugly. Trust me, I get it. Well, actually, I don't get it, cause I'm beautiful. But let me put you out of your misery. Bro, he just ripped his head off with one hand, and to add to the disrespect, he stomped on his head. Like, dog, the fact that he basically used this man as a punching bag to be an example after he just tried to sneak him and he left mid-fight? Bro, that's disgusting. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next moment is more JJK. This actually would have been a Jujutsu Kaisen special if the last one wasn't JJK. But anyways, Todo beating the absolute brakes off of Fushiguro. Now, you see, this moment isn't just disrespectful. Nah, this is also one of the most down bad horrendously moments to ever exist. So Todo and Mai pull up and they talking mad shit. Mai said, heard your classmate died. Tell me, how hard did that pack hit? So then Todo walks up to Fushiguro and he says, hey boy, what's your type? Depending on the answer that you give me will determine if I beat the shit out of you or not.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
This has to be one of the most wildest things I've ever heard come out of somebody's mouth. This is determined to run this man's fade if he does not like the exact same girls that he likes. So then he's like, come on now, speak up. How you like him, nigga? I like him tall with a fat ass, boy. Come on now, I ain't waiting all day. So he's like, as long as she has good character, she's a 10.
What?
So then Todo's like, damn, bro, you got bad taste. Huh? So he blitzes this man. Good God, the clothesline from hell. Then he walks up to him and says, I knew it just by first glance. You a bitch ass nigga. So Fushiguro pulls out these frogs, but bro flash steps and takes them to Suplex City. Boom! So then he starts pummeling him. He's like, fight back, nigga. You got bad taste and you sorry as hell. So then he grabs his face and slams him into the wall. He's like, hold on, little boy, I ain't done yet. He starts lifting this man up through the entire building. Good God. Yo, this is just brutal. So he's like, come on now, fight back, little boy. So as he's about to hit him again, Toge has to come and hit him with the chill out, chill out. Then Panda come in and he like, yo, what are y'all doing? Then Todo says, his taste is trash. Let me beat his ass. But he's like, forget it. But next time I see your bitch ass, your taste better change, boy. Yo, the fact that this man Todo almost beat this man Fushiguro to death because his taste in women is bad, like, what? Bro basically took your waifu is trash to the extreme. I'm just at a loss for words. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our final moment. Probably, if not one of the most disrespectful moments in anime history. Perfect Cell violating Vegeta. Lord have mercy, what can I say about this one? This needs no explanation. But you know what? First of all, these two buffoon-ass niggas. Let's start off with this cocky bastard. That Saiyan Pride really had to kick in full gear, huh? Bro really let this man go absorb 18, and he was attacking Trunks, the only person with common sense during this entire moment. God, dog, bro. You deserve to get your ass handed to you. Oh, and don't think I forgot about this bald bastard. You had one job, but you got one little smooch.
Oh my God. I can't stand dudes like that, bro.
One little puck on the cheek, and you was whipped into some cyborg coochie. Bro said, F the Earth, she bad as hell. Man, oh man, did these decisions come to bite y'all in the ass. So after Cell absorbed 18 and became perfect, bro is just glorified by himself. Man's is on narcissist level 100. And look at Vegeta, dumbass. Wow, he looks less intimidating. I thought we already learned this lesson with Frieza. When they look less intimidating, they're strong as So then Krillin goes in and attacks this man. And bro ain't even paying him any attention. Man's is
Gotta
like,
be the squeaky noises.
really had feminine hands. Then Trunks came in and started attacking him, and he is still paying them no attention at all. Then he ate the Destructo disc. Then he turns around and he's like, so you want to play, little nigga? Alright then. Witness perfection. Look at him, he's skipping to him. Then he gets up in his face and he's like, boo. Then bro breaks his neck and he is out cold. And looking at me, he's like, weak ass nigga. 16, you want to do something? Yeah, that's right. Stay your big ass right there. So then here comes Vegeta. So it's like, all right, I see you got that perfect jawline and everything now. So you ready to scrap? Then Cell says, I guess you'll be a decent warm-up. So Vegeta just starts throwing everything, but bro is just blocking it. Bro's like, my prince, you're gonna have to do a little more than that to make me try now. So then Vegeta hits him with this kick and he's like, yeah, I did that. Cell's just looking at him like, really? Trash ass boy. So Vegeta's like, huh? What is this? And Cell's just laughing at him like, and you came up with that corny ass name called Super Vegeta. Now let me show you how to throw a kick. So he kicks the life out of this man. Look at him, he's flying through mountains. And then he just falls into the ocean. So Cell just starts talking. He's like, wow, you was talking all that good shit a second ago. Now look at your sorry ass. So then Vegeta does personally my favorite attack in anime. He starts charging up the final flash. And Cell is just standing there watching him do it. Bro's looking at him like, man, you're putting on a great light show, buddy. This rivals Disney World's fireworks show. So then Vegeta just starts calling to him. Cell, you ass, fuck ass nigga. If you think you hot, then stay your ass right there. So Cell's like, I oblige.
I love this guy's commentary. If you think you hot, then stay your ass right there.
So then Vegeta hits him with the final flash. And look at me like, oh my god!
Oh!
Still to this day, I wonder, what poor planet did that blast end up landing on?
Yeah,
so everybody's like, oh my god, he's done it! Father's done it! So he blew off half of Cell's chest. So Cell says, ugh, he actually hit me, damn it! So Vegeta's like, yes!
What are you talking about? Shoot another one! Shoot another one! Quit gloating, bro!
I did it! I am him! So while Vegeta keeps on laughing, Cell says, stop laughing, damn it! Like for real, stop laughing.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, bro. It's just a look on his face that gets me every time. So it says, did you forget that I had Piccolo the spike?
Damn!
Oh, winner is... I went to college! Grass!
You can tell what video games this guy plays by the edits that he puts in his videos. Super Smash Bros, Street Fighter, Tekken.
Yo, hi, this is me from the future. All right, so before this video starts off, my next video was supposed to be most disrespectful moments in anime history 6, but I'm kind of running a little bit behind on that one. Reason why there's like 6 or 7 moments instead of 4 this time. So the video was quite long, I ain't even gonna lie to you, but I didn't want to leave y'all hanging out here with like no video for like an entire month. So I digged in my folder of videos that I scrapped and I found this. So I hope y'all enjoy this, man. My bad for the inconvenience. And I mean, hey, if you like this, I may pull out some of the other videos that I scrapped. Oh, Lord Frieza, are we going to be able to play with the little green ones? Calm yourself, Zarbon. The door, you're sick, that guy. With pleasure. Sticky but blood! You know, I just can't actually believe this. You know, there are some things in life when you're like, ain't no way in hell that shit'll happen. And believe it or not, that shit ends up happening. This nigga's black. Like, I ain't gonna lie, when I first saw this shit, I had to kind of like, you know, rub my eyes a certain type of way, you feel me? I had to put in some eye drops to make sure I actually knew what I was looking at. But my eyes did not deceive me. Frieza is a nigga. He beat the allegations. Who gon' check him when he say monkey now? Not me. Nigga look like he just jumped out of a hyperbolic time chamber straight out of the Chirac. The hood then scrambled his genetic code. Now he throwing up his set in Universe 7. Like, am I really gonna have to take this video back now? Cause bro done got his riches back.
I got time today.
Hey, Broly and Topo, I'm just saying, y'all big ass boys best watch out. Cause this little fofo ass nigga coming back for this shit in blood. But for real though, I wanna take a look at this little last manga chapter that happened. So I guess this is my spoiler warning, but let's be honest, I think everybody has probably already seen this by now. But anyways, bro, as we know, this man Gas was getting his cheeks clapped. Bro looking like a deformed xenomorph. Nigga look like dry bones. So then Frieza ended up pulling up in the cut just out of nowhere. Fisted homie, blew his back out, paused, then proceeds to execute this man and step on his skull. Then he bodies Alex punk ass. Then he looks over at Goku and Vegeta and he's like, the monkeys are here. So then Frieza's like, if you can't beat them, join them. So this man turns black and one-shots them. Like, what? Oh, nah, bro. This man Frieza really back in peak form. Man is in his prime form and beat all his allegations. Speaking of his allegations, let's go back and take a look at some of this man's old crimes. So we're gonna start at the beginning of this damn timeline, when Frieza took over from King Cold. Oh, hello, Saiyans. Just to let y'all know, I'm retiring, and my son will be taking over. But I must warn you, he's a strong believer in, Jim Crow laws. Hello, monkeys! I, Lord Frieza, have high expectations for you baboons. But let's make this clear. If you betray me, I'll chop your balls off. If you betray me again, I'll cut your dick off. And if you betray me for the last time, I will personally grab your tail and shove it up your monkey ass. Am I clear, niggas? Oh, and one more thing. Death me. Death me. Death me. Oh, don't be surprised if I blow up your planet next.
15 minutes later.
Burn, monkeys, burn! Oh, but you see, Frieza was not done treating other races like this. Next, let's take a look at how he treated the Namekians. Hello, Nemeks. Give me your balls. Wait, excuse me? Your balls, silly. What do you mean by that? The Dragon Balls, nigga. What else did you think I was referring to? So uncivilized. Thinking about such perversion things, how I would play with your balls. Hey, bro, I'm sorry, I'm getting kind of uncomfortable. Uncomfortable, you say? You know what, how about I do go for your balls? Oh, Lord Frieza, are we going to be able to play with the little green ones? Calm yourself, Zarbon. The door, you're sick, that nigga. With pleasure. Sticky but blood! Oh my, excellent shot, Dodoria. Your breath is as smelly as ever. You fried that nigga.
5 minutes later.
My, it looks like I'm about to get jumped by 4 green goblins. My goodness, I didn't know Norman Osborn had this many friends. Hey, nigga, you best quit playing. We about to run your pockets the foot. Oh, really? Judging by your power level, I would literally be able to take a shit on you, and you couldn't do anything about it. I would kill you before you even could probably wipe it off your face. Oh, hell no! Hey, jump this nigga! So listen, my nigga, do you know the password to these balls or not? These nuts? Green bastard. That's a fact, eat a dick. No, my nigga! Bullseye.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Bro, we swear to God, we did not mean to jump you, my nigga. Oh, really? Just 5 minutes ago, you and your niggas decided to shake me down. And now you're begging for your life. Tell me, Green Goblin, is that ethical at all? No, nigga. But this nigga pussy! Huh? Did you really think that would work, you brainless NPC? Alright, I'm sorry, I cannot hear you when your hands are covering up your pathetic fucking mouth. Now bend over. Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing right now? He absolutely mass murdered the Saiyans. He was harassing the Namekians. And let's just be honest, let's just get the elephant out the room. We already thinking about Piccolo, but Namekians in this universe? Don't even make me say it. This man Frieza embodies self-hate. This is Uncle Ruckus. God damn it, Frieza. No, after thinking about it, Frieza and Zoro would be great friends. I mean, come on, I ain't even gotta explain Zoro's minority antics. Straight up facepalm this bitch. But nah, bro, I'm not even done. Y'all remember when this man absolutely violated Kaba? Hello, monkey. I know you're new to the cast and everything, so I'm just gonna be straightforward with you. I hate your kind.
I beg your pardon?
Allow me to whoop your ass. All right, then, both up, nigga. Swing, monkey, swing! Oh, there's nothing more satisfying to me than beating your kind. You son of a bitch! Ross's bastard. Death beat. Oh, so filthy. Fuck off my stage. Woo, that same pack always be hitting. Clean up on aisle 3. I just whooped Curious George's ass. The menace of the universe, Frieza, has finally dumped off the rags and he has returned with his riches. After training in the Chirac hyperbolic time chamber for 10 years, this nigga is now back in black. After beating all of the allegations, will anybody be able to stop him? Will anybody be able to check him when he says monkey? Will Frieza finally see this table? Will he take Vegeta's seat while he's on the hot seat? Find out on the next episode of Black Air Force Energy Z. This is future me. That nigga made it. Hatred. To dislike a nigga intensely or passionately, to the point where you completely detest and despise that nigga on a daily basis. Now you see, ladies and gentlemen, there are just many haters in fiction just in general. For an example, Reverse Flash. I mean, yo, this man hates Barry so much, I don't even know if you can call it hating at this point. It's like a severe case of meat munching or hell, dick eating. Then obviously, you know, we got your Dios, your Friezas, your flat nose, no nostril Voldemort. How does that nigga smell? And yo, you even got your Scars. Scar, please help me. What the fuck? Pull me out. Long live the king. Adios, motherfucker. But ladies and gentlemen, the man that we are focusing on today might be one of the most despicable, vile, disgusting, and ignorant human beings to ever grace God's green earth. The personification of hatred, Colonel H. Stinkmeaner. Exhibit A. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, to understand the philosophy of Stinkmeaner, and basically this entire video, ladies and gentlemen, I must explain to you the nigga moment. An altercation caused by ignorance overwhelming the logic, otherwise rational thinking of a brother. Now watch closely as I personally give you a demonstration. Hey, watch where you going, nigga. Hey, what you say to me, cuh? Now, as you can see, these niggas is ready to pop a cap in each other's asses. So they start to get to blasting and miss every single shot like they just got off the set of A New Hope. And once they realize they just both wasted each other's time, they end up figuring out that they just wasted their life away. Freeze! Now, since we have more of an understanding of what is happening here, ladies and gentlemen, meet Colonel H. Stinkmeaner. Now, even back in his childhood, Stinkmeaner was always an old, hating, bitter ass. He didn't care for beautiful sceneries, sunsets, rainbows. He just disliked happiness in general. Man, this some old bullshit. At age 15, Stinkmeaner lost his eyesight to cancer. But the thing is, he didn't care. He was just glad that he ain't had to see shit no more. So doctors only gave him 3 years left to live. So he decided for those 3 years, he would dedicate his life to spread misery and hatred, all for just shit. And the thing is, people don't even know how he lived to become an old man. All they just say is, bro, is basically a Sith Lord. The hatred drove him to live every single day. Now later on, we see this beat up ass pickup truck driving like a Nissan Altima in Atlanta, not giving a care in the world. Jesus Christ, it's like truck who done possessed this man. Wait a minute, as I'm now thinking about it, who in the hell gave this old blonde nigga a driver's license? Whoever issued this shit, you should be ashamed of yourself. Now, as we can see, this man is speeding through a parking lot going at least 50, and he starts bagging into Granddad's car. And he's like, there better not be nobody in my parking space. This is handicapped. So this man gets out of his car and he's like, who in the hell parked in my space? That's like calling 1-800 collecting ass whooping, partner. So Granddad says, yo, bro, are you blind? Yes, I am. You got a problem with that, nigga? And ladies and gentlemen, just like that, Robert Freeman has been trapped in a moment. So Huey says, yo, you could have killed somebody. And this man Stinkmeaner like, well, I'll be doing them a favor. Getting ran over by me is as gracious as Jesus Christ coming down himself and giving you Holy Communion. Oh, Lord, look what you did to my car. Brother, you best have insurance. Nigga, you better have insurance. Ass whooping insurance, cause you about to pay a deductible. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Granddad could either do two things right now. He could do A, walk away and let insurance handle it, or B, fight with an old crazy blind man. And let's just say this brother chose B. So Stinkmeaner just start pressing him. He just starts spitting in his face. And he like, what you gonna do, huh? Punk ass, pussy ass, jazz, punk ass, bitch ass, nigga! You gonna do something about it, bitch ass, nigga! And then Stinkmeaner ends up doing one of the most evil, demonic, and despicable things you can ever do to another man. Hold up! I smell new shoes! This man stepped on Granddad's new white voices!
Don't do that.
Oh, hell no!
You gotta kill him.
Nah, bro, this is the most disrespectful thing you could ever do to a man, bro.
Well,
Bro,
black
just bought
man.
these hoes from Foot Locker like 5 minutes ago.
You
And
gotta kill him.
if you replay it back, look how he stepped on it. Bro pulled back his whole leg, had that hoe at a 90-degree angle, and went, yeah! Nah, bro, that's how you know he ain't got no respect for you. And he like, yeah, they ain't new anymore, are they? Nigga. So then, this was the final straw that made Granddad tick. So
Gotta beat
Granddad
him.
swing at him, but bro dodges it, and he's like, ah, yeah! Oh, Lord, and it was on his bad knee. Jesus Christ, my brother, you just got your ass beat by an old blind man.
In
So
front of
Huey had
everybody.
to stop him. He was like, nah, bro, this over. So later on, after Granddad was just fully embarrassed, everybody just started making fun of him. Riley's like, could it be me getting my ass whooped by an old blind nigga? Then later that night, while Granddad cleaning his shoes, bro, look on the news and he like,
This just in. A fight at Woodcrest Mall broke out today with an older blind man and another unknown assailant.
and it wasn't just local news. CNN was reporting on it and international news. Brother got niggas in Mexico City calling him a piñata. So then the phone started ringing and guess who left a voicemail? Hello, Robert. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. Now, I saw you get your ass beat by that old blind nigga on the news. And I know you must be feeling embarrassed right now. So you know what would cheer you up, Robert? Some KFC. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Robert, hello? Don't you walk away from this ass machine. So it got so bad to the point that later on, Granddad ended up going back to the mall, found Stinkmeaner, and challenged him to a fight. So Granddad started training thinking he Ali or something, because Huey was like, Granddad, you don't know what you're doing. This man is like a blind samurai or something. I had a dream about him the other night. He's like that. And then on the other side, you got Riley ignorant ass promoting this like we about to watch Jake Paul versus Andrew Tate or something. So now it's the night of the fight, and it is packed. Riley out here overcharging for $10. So they start squaring up and Stinkmeaner like, yeah, you scared? You scared, ain't you, bitch, nigga? Yeah, I can smell the right off of you. That's vintage. So he starts swinging, and then Huey ends up realizing, oh my God, this ain't no trained blind samurai. He ain't got super hearing or nothing. He was just a blind old man that just got lucky. So he was like, wait, hold on, Granddad. But it was too late.
Finish him.
Granddad started whooping that ass. Bro, gave him a Shoryuken, Tiger, and started kicking him like Harang. And then Granddad loaded up and knocked him out.
Fatality.
And he didn't just knock him out. Granddad killed him. All because he got trapped in a nigga moment.
Yep.
Yeah, that was Exhibit A, and it's time to move on to Exhibit B. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit B, The Return. So as we know, Stinkmeaner died, but little did we know, this was just the beginning. This man is in hell training with the devil. Bro is washing demons, and even the devil said,
He's the baddest motherfucker I've ever seen.
this man got the devil to acknowledge that he is the baddest nigga he's ever seen. That is the most legendary feat of all time. He even called the devil a bitch ass nigga. So the devil's like,
Colonel H. Stinkmeaner, I am now sending you back to spread ignorance and hatred in the black community.
hell ain't shit. I'm coming for you, Freeman. So meanwhile, we cut over to Tom, who is basically the equivalent of a brother that is out of touch with his people. But even Stinkmeaner knew that every brother's spirit is weakened during a nigga moment. So this dude ends up cutting off Tom and taking his parking spot. So Tom's like, hey, come on, man, you nincompoop. You can't do that, hey, come back here. I have my turn signal on and everything. But then the dude turned around and just started cussing him out. He like, fuck you, punk ass, pussy ass, weak ass nigga. I'll beat your motherfuckers to ditty ass nigga. Don't ever your life ever holler at me, nigga. Now, as we can see, Tom has been trapped in a nigga moment. And this was a perfect time for Stinkmeaner to make his move. What did you say, nigga? Who this man Tom WWE drop kicks this man? And he's like, oh yeah, look at you. You was talking all that good a second ago, and you got kicked in your chest. You eat a dick, nigga. You eat a dick. Oh my God, I am so sorry. Somebody call an ambulance. Hey, help! Now, ladies and gentlemen,
You ever really want to scare somebody during a fight? Beat the absolute shit out of them and then act compassionate towards their pain.
as we can see, Tom has been possessed by Stinkmeaner. So this man Stinkmeaner got him acted up in the courtroom. Bro got up in there and said, yo, court nigga. Then later on, bro goes home to Tom's wife, and he's like, oh yeah, I want to beat up them booty cheeks. Oh, Tom, what has gotten into you? The same thing that's about to get into you. And he beats his wife's cheeks. Oh my goodness. Imagine an evil spirit taking over your body and using your body to beat up on your girl Doonies. Nah, bro, that's crazy. So then later on, Stinkmeaner pulls up to Robert's house. Now, I don't know what Robert looking up on the toilet, but the censor bar is going crazy right now. So Dog starts tearing the door down with an axe, and he's like, I'm back, nigga. Like, yo, what in the Shining is going on right now? So Granddad started running down the steps. Jesus Christ, this man's whole package is hanging out. So Stinkmeaner saying, you don't remember me? You don't remember my name? What's my name, nigga? What's my name, Robert? What's my name? So then Huey finally says his name. He's like, ding, 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 that's right, nigga. So then all the Freemans get ready to jump him. So they get to scrapping. This man Stinkmeaner going crazy.
Gotta jump him.
Body Huey, smack Riley around, and he is still continuing to body the whole family. Look at this chop. Then he like, is that all y'all got? Yeah. Look at his backhand to Huey. Oh my gracious. So they finally end up pinning him down, and Riley had to smack this man with like 3 faces to finally just knock him out. So later on, they got him restrained on this bed, and Robert is having this date. So in the middle of his date, Stinkmeaner wake up and he like,
Robert, I know you hear me, you bitch. I know you ain't paid your taxes yet.
Honey, what is that? No.
I know you hear me, Robert. I know you didn't vote this year, you lousy nigga.
You weirdo. Wait, hold on, baby, that's just a TV. So they end up having to call the Catholic Church to exorcise this man. So there was only one man that could save the day. May God bless you, Robert. I came as fast as I could. So let's go ahead and get down to business. Removing the evil spirit from a brother is as hard as getting rid of a hunk of shit. So we must use these holy weapons from God himself. A bunch of weapons that I will not say because dear God, I will get demonetized. The brother will make excuses. If he get desperate, that brother may try to rap. Oh yes, you can hear it.
Robert, I know you got bad credit.
So they get up in this room, and Ruckus pulls out the Bible and says, read, nigga. Read! Well, then they start beating this man on the bed and saying some phrases that I'm gonna be honest with you. I know I'm not the most family friendly, but I ain't saying it. But then Huey ends up realizing this ain't doing nothing. So they kept on doing this for like several hours. And then they ended up figuring out that the only way to expel his spirit was to create peace with him. And the only way to do that was for Ruckus to make him laugh about how much he hates brothers, and that finally ended up exorcising his spirit and sending him back down to hell. Exhibit C. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit C, the Haterocracy. So even though that Stinkmeaner is now long dead and gone, he still had a crew that wanted to come back and get it back in blood. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the Haterocracy, a group of bitter old hating ass niggas consisting of Colonel H. Stinkmeaner, Lord Rufus Crabmicer, Lady Esmeralda Gripe Nasty, and Mr. George Pistofferson. Now you see, they all met at a retirement home and they all hated each other. But the thing they had in common was that they hated everybody else even more. So they decided to cause complete chaos at the retirement home. Look at them stealing Jello and crashing bingo parties. B4. Bingo, nigga! Now what the f*** I win? Give me that shit! Eventually, it got to the point where they had to kick him out. But that didn't stop them because they roamed the earth for a decade causing chaos. Eventually, till they split up. But because of the death of Stinkmeaner, the Haterocracy reunited to get it back in blood. So meanwhile, we cut over to Ruckus working at this gas station and this black car pulls up. So they come up to the door and Ruckus is like, oh hell no, what the hell y'all want? We looking for someone. Are you sure it's someone or something? Because you should be looking for the zoo. What y'all looking for, the Curious George exhibit? We looking for a man named Robert Freeman. Oh hell no, y'all know Robert? Y'all best get to stepping before I send y'all ass the hell on. So you telling me you know Robert then? Good. Looks like I can find where he is if I beat your fat, googly one-eyed ass to death. Whip his ass, Rufus.
Wow.
Breaking news, a man at a gas station was jumped by 3 assailants in black. The victim, Mr. Uncle Ruckus, no relation, had this to say. Oh Lord, that was 3 of them. Oh, they must have escaped from the zoo or something, them damn wild animals. Police say the suspects are still at large. So yeah, man, Ruckus got jumped. So later that day, George and Esmeralda pull up to Huey and Riley's school, and they like, yes, we're the grandparents of the Freemans, and we're here for checkout. Yeah, that's right, we're here for checkout, fool. So Huey ended up realizing obviously something ain't right. So they go outside, and there they are. Well, we came a long way to kill y'all little motherfuckers. And dog, look at this jump. Nah, G. If I see a pair of 75-year-olds moving like this, I already know I'm about to get my ass whooped. So they start to get the scrapping, and they is teeing off. Oh my God. And look at Esmeralda. Oh Lord, she beating the hell out of her. Oh, and fun fact, she hit this man with the exact combo that Orochimaru hit Sasuke with, but she hit him with that gripe nasty variant.
Damn.
So Huey and Riley just got absolutely bodied here. John Riley got his ran, bro. Hey, at least Huey put up a fight, but they ended up getting bailed out because it was time for recess. But meanwhile, while this was happening, Robert ends up going fishing, but he ends up running into Rufus. So he's like, come on, how are you doing? Oh, nothing much. I'm just thinking about catching fish. I might catch one more today. Tell me, sir, do you know a man by Stinkmeaner? Oh, wait, you already should, because you killed him. Robert Freeman! So bruh starts swinging this, I don't even know what that is. So Robert started getting to stepping, but dude ended up wrapping him up in the thing, but Robert kicks the barrel of crabs in his face. Oh Lord. So later on, he ended up hiring Bushido Brown to be a bodyguard. So the Haterocracy ended up pulling up to their house. So they start getting ready to jump this man Bushido Brown. But he low-key started working him. Oh my God!
Body!
Beat old girl, beat the wig off that bitch. Then he went, boom!
Body these hoes!
Then he hit him with the finisher. Nah, bro, this man Bushido Brown was cold. But I say was because that nigga's life was past tense. Rufus caught that man lacking. Oh my God. You know, you gotta censor a lot of stuff now on YouTube because you're that new policy. You don't want to make Mama Susan mad now, do you? So Granddad started apologizing. He's like, okay, bro, listen. I'm sorry I killed Stinkmeaner. I am sorry I had a nigga moment. But then they end up saying, we don't give a f about no Stinkmeaner.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, he was our nigga, but it don't matter. We just came to f shit up.
What?
No, bruh. This whole time you thought, oh, they coming back to get it back in blood. No, they literally came and did all this, all for shits and giggles. Nah, bro, this is crazy. That's just hating to another level. So they about to kill him, but luckily the cops came and they just arrested him. And the stink meaner saga finally came to an end.
Psych!
Exhibit D. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to uncharted territory. The territory where legends are made. Welcome to Exhibit D. I now present to you the clone. So you see, Stink Meaner wasn't done messing with Robert because he had a clone. You see, Stink Meaner answered the ad on blackpeoplemeet.com and the government made a clone of him. So he gets his note from the original Stink Meaner and it says, "Dear clone me, go with that nigga Robert from OG Stink." So later on, Robert is at the mall and he sees the back of his car is rammed into again. And guess who did it? What's good, Robert? That's right, I ran into your car and I didn't even want to park there. I just wanted to f up your car and wait here to tell you about it. So Robert's like, oh nah, bruh, I ain't having this today. I'm just gonna have to kill you again then, huh? So they get to scrapping and this man's stink meter is moving. Oh. And he's like, oh yeah, the government gave me some augmentation. Look at that headbutt, judo throw, sidekick, boom. And people recording Robert getting bodied, man. So you know this episode was made back then during the glory days of World Star. So the cops ended up coming and stopping this fight. But no, it wasn't over. Because later on, he get this call on Skype. Skype. Any of y'all remember Skype, man? Matter of fact, does anybody even still use Skype? But anyways, Stink being on the phone and he like, what's good, nigga? Just to let you know, we gonna have a rematch. And I done already told the whole world about it. So if you don't show, you a bitch. Toodaloo, Robert. So they ended up having another altercation, but Robert called the cops and they ended up arresting Stink Meaner. But then this is where it just got crazy. So Ed Wunsler pulls up to Robert's house and he's like, hey, I heard about your altercation with Stink Meaner, so I bailed him out. And now we're gonna have a whole fight because I like money. So they end up making this a whole fight, a televised event with promotional material and everything. But while Robert was training for this fight, something was happening to him. The dark side was taking over and he was slowly becoming more like Stink Meaner. So it's the night of the fight and you could obviously see the difference in him. Man's got the bald spot and everything. Bro became what he wanted to destroy. So they start to fight and Robert just kicked him in the face. So Stink Meaner like, oh, I see, you must have took some karate classes or something. So yeah, bro, this wasn't even a fight. Robert gave this man the most absolute beatdown of the century. But the thing is that you have to think about, though, this isn't really Robert. All this is just Robert under Stink Meaner's influence. He ended up becoming what he wanted to destroy. An old hating ass nigga. So Huey ended up having to stop it. He's like, Granddad, this ain't you. Stop, man. And yo, look at the whole crowd, bruh. It's just silent. And then this man Ed like, looks like this entire event was a flop. This is basically like an Austin McBroom Creator Clash fight. A flop. It was only fun when your ass was getting beat, Robert. All right, everybody, pack it up. Let's count up the pay-per-view sales. So then Robert told Stink Meaner, if I let you live, will you stop messing with me? And Stink Meaner like, I mean, sure. All you did was just have to ask. Nah, bro. So you telling me this man could have just stopped all this hating if you just asked him? Nah, that's crazy. So we cut 3 months later. And this man Stink Meaner outside of his house still harassing him.
Robert, hey, why you don't ever invite your boy Stink over?
That's up, Robert. So Robert comes to the door. He's like, get off my property. And Stink Meaner say, oh, I'm on the sidewalk. And I'm going to be here for the rest of your life, Robert. See you tomorrow at 7.
Let that be a lesson to y'all. If you ever run into anybody that hates you really badly, all you gotta do is show them love instead, and they won't know what the hell to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time to return to the round. Hey! Yes? Hey, listen, kid, how do I explain this? Your round table, Black Air Force, Hall, Senate, whatever the hell it is. Yeah, that's not ready yet. Excuse me, I have a trial to do today. Well, the thing is, we didn't expect you to come back that fast. Cause if we look at your track record back in 2022, it looked like you only uploaded like once a month. Yeah, I mean, I was in college writing. Too bad. It's not ready. So what does that mean? Simple, kid. You're homeless.
Oh.
Man, this is some more bullshit. Well, I guess we're doing this one from the street then. Exhibit A.
Read, nigga, read!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit A, deceiving an entire country. So in the beginning, when you see Bradley, you look at him and you're like, oh, I mean, nothing seems that bad about him. I mean, look at him. He looks like a nice old caring man and a great leader for his country. But little did we know that behind this smile, behind this mask, there was a whole different dog in there.
Why we get him?
Start to see the glimpses of it in the first episode.
He
You
ain't
had the freaking
dead.
Alchemist talking about, y'all boys don't know a damn thing about this country, do you? That so-called king, Führer, whoever the hell you be following, that motherfucker is not who you think he is, I'll tell you that. And later on, when this man is on his last leg running away, he finds Bradley in a dark alley. And Bradley looking at him like, yeah, I'm about to Thomas and Martha Wayne your ass in this dark alley. You can see the fear in this man's face. He is laughing hysterically because he knows his ass is about to die. So he starts running at him and Bradley's just looking at him like, trash ass, what you running at me for? Weed and presto. Bro, his face kills me, bro. The fact that bro watched this man just by unsheathing his sword is just crazy. Then after this, look at the 180 personality turn. The Eller brothers. Hey, how y'all doing? Are y'all okay? Don't worry, the situation has been handled. I just gave him a little bit of southern hospitality. Now run along, y'all, so I can go tell this story to my son. Yeah, that so-called son of yours, that absolute abomination of a child. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a little look at this flashback of Bradley not giving a damn. So when Ed was having his alchemist examination, bro tried to pull a fast one to impress Bradley, and he's like, yeah, you know, you should really rethink these examinations because this would be an easy time to kill you, my boy. So Bradley said, wow, not bad at all, kid. But watch your jet, little nigga.
Huh?
Hey, my boy, I got high hopes for you, though. Oh, hell no. When did this old bastard take out his sword? But no, what's even crazier? All right, before I even get into this segment, though, R.I.P. my boy Hughes, you know, he was a real nigga. And also, that nigga Envy. All my homies hate Envy. I will personally go to his funeral and take a fat stinking dookie on that man's casket, bro.
All day.
But you see, they're having the funeral for Hughes, right? So they see this man Bradley shaking over here. So you gotta be thinking when you first watching this, oh, I mean, he's just shaking because, you know, his comrade just died. No, this man is shaking in pure rage because Hughes' daughter is crying at her dad's funeral.
Oh my God.
Bruh, fuck wrong with you, cuh? Dog is like, God, if this stupid little bitch don't shut the fuck up, I'll switch a stupid ass fool. God, shut the fuck up. Bro, I've never seen a man get mad at somebody for crying at their family member's funeral. But we finally get to see how ruthless this man is when he goes to hunt down greed. So bro pulls up in the sewer and says, well, what the hell do we have going on down here? Looks like a fuck fest of illegal activity in my country's sewers. Now I'm gonna need to see some IDs. IDs? Why should I have to comply? Because motherfucker, I am the law. And when I see illegal activity in my country and they do not comply with my law, then I will have to use force and open a can of whoop ass on your dumb ass. So this man Greed keep on talking, but Bradley cuts off this man's hand and he's like, I told you, if you don't comply, I'll have to use force. Now bring your ass over here and stop resisting. Yo, this man Bradley started teeing off, bro. So then he stabs this man in the neck and he's like, yeah, you like that, boy? I told you to stop resisting. So then Greed looks at Bradley's eye. He ends up realizing, oh my God, this old ass nigga's right. Yeah, you know who I am now, don't you, boy? Now you see, Greed, do you want to know what you are? All you are is a lazy, lousy, greedy piece of gorilla shit. Now then, you absolute waste of oxygen. How many times do I have to kill you to make you stop resisting? So then later on, Alphonse ends up seeing Greed walking like a dead man, and he just falls with a sword in his neck. And Bradley's like, and that makes 15. God damn, you're a tough cookie, aren't you, boy? This man has killed Greed 15 times. So then these other Chimera end up pulling up, and Bradley's looking at him like, what the hell are they doing? I hope they're not challenging me. Goddamn fodder, criminal pieces of shit. I don't even know their goddamn name. So they start running at him, but Bradley just made just quick work of him. Bro cut his big ass into cheese cubes. So then they start talking again like, so looks like you made light work of my fodder friends. Well, I have you know they meant nothing to me, killing my possessions like that. Who do you think you are? Greed, you pathetic scum. I told you to stop resisting. So then Bradley starts blitzing him, beating the dog water out of this man. Then he's like, now you stay put there, I'll be right back. So then he walks over to Al, looks at him and says, now Alphonse, what the hell are you doing down here dealing with these criminals? It looks like you need some help. Something's jumbled up inside of you. You got like a bad shorty sitting in there or something? So Al had the other girl, Martel, sitting in his suit. So she takes over his suit and starts choking Bradley. And Dog's just looking at her like, well, ain't you a stupid bitch? So he snuffs the sword and kills him. Nah, bro, this man is a demon. So then some minutes later, Al ends up waking up. And he starts crying because he couldn't save her. So then Bradley walks over and he's like, now, boys, before y'all go, I got some questions for you. Number 1, what the hell were you doing down here with these criminals? Number 2, did you do any illegal activities with these criminals? And number 3, did you trade any government classified material with these criminals? Cause if you did, then I'll execute your 2 SOBs right now. Nope, bro, swear to God, we did not do anything. Well, aren't y'all some 2 good, nice little boys? Alrighty now, y'all have a good day. Be careful going home now. No, the personality swap is crazy. So then after this, some time passes. He literally watches Lust die. Bruh standing behind the corner like, should I go in there and help her? Or should I keep my cover? Cover that I'm a whole ass homunculus yet. I mean, her cooch is not even really all that. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave. So then later on after this, they end up trying to go hunt down Scar. So Bradley's in this alley and he's like, Gluttony, come on and bring your fat ass out here. Yes, sir. Are we going to be able to eat them as a snack? So then Lonfon and Ling end up intervening. But then here come Bradley. Well, what the hell do we got here? Looks like some foreign invaders in my country. I'ma need to see your visas and your passports. But you know what? Never mind. Fuck that. I'll just deport you in a body bag. So bro, blitz this Lonfon. Jesus Christ! Nigga hit the dash from 0 to 100. Then he's looking at Ling like, now, where the hell you think you going? Now, the only way you leaving my country is in a body bag. So he starts swinging and he used Gluttony to hit him over to the other building. So then he goes over to him and starts saying, now listen here, I need you to stop resisting because...
Bro, I'm gonna have to watch Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood all over again, bro. Because this shit's still fire.
I had some questions for you. Question number 1, who the f are you? Number 2, why are you here? And number 3, weren't you in one of my goddamn jail cells like 4 episodes ago? Well, I mean, your security is kind of ass, so I mean, I broke out kind of easily. Well, aren't you a cocky some bitch?
Throwing flashbang.
Ah, you bastard, bring your ass back here. But then Bradley throws a sword at him. Then he says, looks like your flashbang worked on my other eye butt. This one, well, you see, I got tack mask on this one. Now then, boy, I need you to stop resisting. So please comply, then you can die. But they ended up having a grenade, so they ended up escaping Bradley. And he's like, well, shucks, aren't they some clever bastards? So he keeps on tracking them down forever. And the only way they were able to escape him was for Lonfon to cut off her arm and strap it to a dog so it would throw the scent off of her track. And he's just looking in disgust like, well, ain't this some shit, little crap.
That's the craziest.
Exhibit A. Exhibit B. Alright, now so look. Before we get into Exhibit C, which is probably some of the most unadulterated, insane shit you will ever see in your life, we have to get through Exhibit B, which is this man's origins and him literally committing Order 66. So this man Bradley was raised in a lab with a bunch of other little niggas for the sole purpose to become the Fuhrer. So they basically had these little niggas trapped up in the Red Room on some Black Widow shit, training day and night with these creepy ass doctors. Look at dog, bro just stabbed him and he over his shoulder like, oh yes, very nice. Don't worry, he's just a bitch nigga here to help you with your goals. But obviously, the true purpose of all this was for father to put a philosopher's stone in somebody, make him the homunculus of wrath and rule the entire country. So a bunch of people died during the process because they couldn't withstand his power. But Bradley survived getting shot up with this damn Captain America super soldier serum, and this man became Captain Mistress.
Did he say Captain of Mexicans? Am I hearing badly?
And this man became Captain Mistress.
He said Captain of Mexicans.
Well,
I was right.
He just became Wrath and the Fury.
I was right.
During the Ishvalan War, caused by this absolute crack baby, this man Bradley issues Order 3066. Now you may be wondering, what does that mean? Well, look at the last two numbers. This man executed Order 66. So he had state alchemists, including crazy ass bastards like Kimberly, this absolute psychopath, to basically exterminate the Ishvalan people. So after they were just completely slaughtered, their high priest ends up surrendering to Bradley. So he wants Bradley to kill him so he could stop slaughtering his people. But then this man Bradley said, well, ain't that some pathetic shit? Do you really think your single life is important as these other niggas? Now you listen here, buckaroo. I couldn't give a damn about you or your people. So do yourself a favor and fuck off. Fuck you! You shall be struck down by the hammer of God. God? Hey, y'all hearing this shit right now? Talking about he gonna strike me down. Hey, why ain't he done it yet? Oh, wait, exactly. Cause he's a bunch of baloney.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy.
That's right, I said it. Do it yourselves, you rat bastard pussies. Yeah, this man Bradley has committed some absolute atrocities. They were literally killing these people to make philosopher's stones. So now we go back to the present day. So the government starts moving forward with their plan. Bradley basically got this man Mustang under a hostage situation. Dude disbanded his entire company, then started telling him, you know I really can't stand you damn humans. Y'all really do piss me off. Oh, and also that thick shawty Risa, she's my personal assistant now. So I could keep a close eye on her, if you know what I mean, Mustang. Then later that day, he calls Ed and Al in there and starts saying, now listen here, you two little uppity ass boys. Y'all little rambunctious fatherless and motherless children have been pissing me off since day one. That's why your mama dead and your daddy went to go get milk and never came back. Y'all the perfect candidates for the sacrifice. Fuck this, how about I just quit? Now you see, I can't allow you to do that, boy. Well, I just did. What's that shawty you like again? Winry, yeah, her. I'll fucking kill that bitch.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Now that's what I thought. Now run along, boys. Oh, but Alphonse, just 1 second. My bad, I thought you was hiding somebody in there again. You're dismissed. And nah, what's crazy, May was hiding in his suit the whole time. So then one night, Greed in Ling's body runs up on Bradley and commits home invasion because he's having PTSD when Bradley came and spun his whole block. So Bradley's like, wait, what the fuck are you doing, Greed? Running up on my goddamn property, boy, I'll beat your ass. So Bradley started beating this man, throwing him around and everything. And he was about to kill him, but Greed used that armament hockey and he was like, nah, G, this ain't it.
Hey, hold on, where the hell you
think you going? You just gonna spin my block and leave? Well, ain't you pussy? So then after this, Bradley went away to a training exercise. So he's on the way back coming on the Polar Express. But Roy's rebellion set him up and caught this man lacking, and they ended up blowing up the tracks, seemingly killing this man. Seemingly. Exhibit B. Exhibit C. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit C, Wrath of the Black Forces. So the rebellion to stop Father's plan looks like it was a success. The Fort Briggs men fully take over Central, and it looks like they finally won. Well, until somebody came back.
Hello? Hello, is anybody on this line? Hello?
Oh, shit.
Olivier, is that your fine ass on the end of this line? But anyways, let me get serious. Greetings, I'm back. And it looks like shit is spiraled out of control since I've been gone, hasn't it? As of now, I, King Motherfucking Bradley, will be personally taking control of this entire fucking operation. Cause it looks like you all can't do jack shit without me, can you?
I'm gone for one fucking day and they take over my goddamn house.
My goddamn property!
Goddamn rebel scum, I'll show you. Where's he coming from?
He's coming through the front door!
Hang up the damn phone.
Salute thy nigga, Kingo Bradley!
Rebel criminals on my property, bag your ass up. Yes, sir. All this damage control. I hope these rebels have insurance, cause they gon' need it. So this man Bradley is about to storm his own castle. Look at dog rolling up his sleeves. So then he's like, did these rebel scum really think I would just walk in the back door of my own goddamn house? I think I'll walk through the front, thank you very much. So bro hit the dash and he is deflecting bullets. Oh hell nah. Dog cut the tank shell in half. And look at the collateral damage. Bro hit a triple collat on some dudes that was just minding their own business. Oh man, that's a terrible way to just go out. So the dude in the tank like, oh hell no, I ain't signed up for this.
Yep,
hey,
damn
back
that.
this bitch up.
Yep, retreat. Oh, give it. No, no. No. God damn.
Jesus, we need a medic!
Lieutenant, can you hit the motherfucker?
I'm trying!
Yeah, that's right. We got his ass.
Wait a minute, what the fuck?
Dirty red scum.
God
What the
damn.
hell are you doing, Sergeant? Take over the control!
Yes, sir.
Where did he go?
Well, me sideways. Man, Bradley just took out a tank and came out of that hole unscathed. Nah, bruh. And he just walking in there just terrified. And the thing is, these are not just regular soldiers. These are Fort Briggs men. They was hyped up to be the rawest of the raw. And they looking like some real bitches right now. Well, I mean, shoot, I would be too if I just saw a man take out a tank. So then this man Buccaneer ran at him, but Bradley said, weave, sit your dumb ass down. And bro still walking, no! Then he got up, then he bashed him again. Nah, bro, this man Bradley's one of the coldest men to ever do it, bro. Bro just nonchalantly washed Buccaneer. Dude was built up as a hard-ass nigga too. So then he looks at old dude and says, now what's the issue? Your country's leader has returned, so open the goddamn door, Lieutenant. I'm gonna fold. Oh, my homie's gonna call me a bitch. I'm gonna go out like a bitch. What's wrong, Lieutenant? You gonna piss your pants or something? But then Greed ends up showing up for round 3, so they start scrapping, and this man Bradley is playing no games, took off the eye patch and just started going crazy. So then the other dude starts shooting him, but dog activates Ultra Instinct, washes the soldiers, then gives a stiffy to Buccaneer. Wait, hold on, pause. Hold on, let me redo that. He stabbed him. He stabbed him in the gut. So with swords in his gut, oh my God, bro. Anyways, bro picks up some knives from a dead body, and bro's like, this ain't my weapon of choice, but it'll do. So then the old grandpa ninja ends up pulling up, and Bradley's just looking at him like, what the hell this old man gonna do? He think he gonna make a difference? What an idiot. So he starts scrapping with both of them. So he catch the old man lacking, and he said, looks like you're older than I am, but this is as old as you gonna get. But then Grandpa Fu ends up getting up again and tries to blow himself up. But Bradley perfectly cut the fuses of the grenades. Oh my goodness gracious, bro. So yeah, bro, that man was done. But Buccaneer repaid the favor and stabbed him. So Greed started running at Bradley, but Bradley was still opening a can of whoop ass on him. So they about to fall off the palace, but L'Enfant saves Greed, and a soldier shot Bradley and he lost his grip and fell down into the water. So after this man caused complete chaos and killed Fu and basically Buccaneer, you gotta think, oh, he's dead. He must have just drowned to death. No. No. This man pulls up on Mustang and is still kicking. Holy moly, this man's durability is out of this world. So Dog's like, well, what's good, Mustang? You know, Mustang, you humans really do piss me off. I can't stand it when I can't predict how you act. But anyways, bring your little stupid ass over here. So Bradley pins Mustang down and he's like, well, time to make you a sacrifice. So he ends up making Rory go through equivalent exchange, and he basically ended up making the man blind because he lost his sight. So after this, Bradley's not doing so good. He's taking too much damage, and that brother is starting to bleed out. So he's like, well, come on then. Who wants to dance with the Fuhrer? Who wants to kill me? Come on, step up. Don't be a bitch. So then Scar ends up stepping up. So Bradley's like, oh yes, oh yes. You see, Sky, I've been waiting for this day. Ever since your uppity ass came running up and making a ruckus in Central. Now you ready to join your people, nigga? Now come get this baby. So Scar punched him and Bradley like, come on, you goddamn pussy, swing! You can hit me harder than that now, can't you, pussy? So they start really scrapping. And this man, Bradley, is on the verge of death, but he looks like he's having the time of his life. It got to the point where this man, Scar, had to use alchemy. Man sees this joint as taboo and had to use it. Bradley's like, well, ain't you an interesting boy? So they continue to fight, and at this point, Bradley's just talking shit. Bruh saying, where's your god at, huh? Where was he at when I killed all your people? Answer me, nigga. Look at you using alchemy. Have you abandoned your god? So Bradley gets Scar down, and he's about to kill him, but before he does it, he says, and you think your god exists? That nigga ain't shit. But then an act of God happens. The Shun signs and Scar hits Bradley, and he finally finishes that man. But he still grabs a piece of his sword and stabs him. Jesus Christ, bro, this man is a demon. Dog said, if I'm going out, then I'm going out with a bang. So while Bradley is on his last breath, he's like, well, damn, I had a good life, I'll tell you that. So then L'Enfant comes over and she says, did you even love anybody in your life? Well, I tell you, my wife had some really nice coochie, I'll tell you that. Boo-boo. See, look, you was asking all them questions, you ain't even gonna get vengeance for your grandfather because I'm about to die. So you can suck my dick from the other side. Well, I guess I'll just stay in my box till my haul is ready. So then Shoko asks, yo, where's my homie at? Oh yeah, your home dog that look like Brock. Yeah, young blood, I got you. He right here.
Oh my God.
He waiting for you in the gulag right now. Hey, where you going? I wanted to make a deal for the OnlyFans. Hey, come back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for yet another installment of the most disrespectful moments in anime history. The series that we observe some of the most outlandish, vile, and disgusting acts to ever be committed, and some that we don't even talk about. So yeah, you little freaky ass niggas that keep on asking me to put this in here.
Stop it. Get some help.
So yeah, let's just get started, man. All right, first up is a actual 3-in-1. So, the Tempest Federation violating the church. Now, a lot happened during this war, but the amount of disrespect dished out by these three specifically is just absolutely disgusting. So they ended up pulling up on these fatherless bastards, because they coming back to get it back in blood after they ran up on their village the first time. And these dudes deserved every last bit of the violation that got served to them. Like, you really thought you was gonna spin Rimaru's block and walk away from that bitch unscathed? Nah, nigga, you signed your death papers and you are a fucking opposition, a dead one at that. So we start off with this Brock-looking motherfucker talking shit to Hakuro. And see, here's the thing, bro walked into his own death. You wanna know why he walked into his own death? Simple. You should know to not with old niggas in anime. Like, my boy, you are from our world. How do you not know this? You should know that the old heads are always cracked. And then you see him standing like this, looking like, oh, why, hello there, sonny. Wonderful weather we're having today, isn't it? Nigga, you gon' die. So then Unc start looking at him like, you know, sonny, I really can't stand you and your new generation. You see, back in my day, we didn't have pussies like y'all. All y'all do is stay inside and scroll on that cellular device. What is that y'all be on? TikTok? It's called TikTok, you fucking boomer. You kids are gonna make me dive cringe before Father Time catches up to me. So he starts fighting Hakuro and he takes this little nigga to school. Unc started blocking all of his attacks and he hasn't even moved from the same spot he started in. And he looking at him like, well, come on, sonny boy. You was talking all that shit and now look at your dumb ass. You're baffled, aren't you, you dumb fuck nut? Fuck you, you prehistoric boomer! So then Kyoto starts blitzing him with this all-seeing eye. And this is where this idiot shot himself in the foot. So Unc started weaving all of his attacks. And then he looked at his dumb ass and said, oh, you think you're fast, youngin'? My eyes have already caught up to yours, boy. Now let me show you speed. Water-breathing form 69. Chris Water Slay.
Oh my God.
Fatality. Unc wins.
Oh.
This man just sliced a bro's head clean off, grabbed his head and said, now see, look, your youngsters move too fast. You want to use all that acceleration bullshit, and look where I got you, headless. Your ugly ass probably never even got head yourself. What a sad life. Now use all this extended time you gave yourself to think about your actions.
Very disrespectful.
So after the first fatherless idiot has been taken care of, we cut over to the second one. So this man Shogo fighting big homie Geld. So obviously Shogo talking shit like the fatherless bastard he is, but little did he know he was about to get adopted. Cause this man Geld was about to sun his ass. So bro started hitting him with that rock. So then he started screaming and saying, fuck you, you fucking pig. Really? Pig? I'm gonna orc you, racist ass bastard. No, I should chop your balls off. Wait, hold on, big homie. I'll give you all my money. You know what? I'll give you my Sarah J OnlyFans. The subscription's worth $50. Hell, you ain't disposed of this sorry ass nigga yet. Hey, my bad, OG. I was just about to chop his balls off. So then Shogo asked, yo, where's my homie at? Oh yeah, your home dog that look like Brock. Yeah, young blood, I got you. He right here.
Oh my God.
He waiting for you in the gulag right now. Hey, little nigga, where you going? I wanted to make a deal for the OnlyFans. Hey, come back.
A few moments later.
Man, hey, yo, ho,
Where you at? Excuse me, nigga, I have a name. You see, this is why you and your nigga don't get no head. Shut up, nobody cares. Listen, give me that ass. Huh? So while this man is choking out the girl to take her powers, Geld and Hakuro standing outside the tent like, Who let him cook? I don't know, Unc, but I'll tell you this, he ain't cooking shit. So this man Shogo come out the tent, bro got Kuriraga now, and he like, yeah! I'm cooking! You ain't cooking shit. Shut up, you fat ass pig, before I turn you into bacon, nigga! So this man Geld is sick of it at this point. The bro starts walking to him and says, before I kill you, I will give you the pleasure of learning my name. I am Geld, but the orc hoes in the village love to call me Tyrone. And that is what you will be calling me after I pound you into a pile of shit and add you to my roster of bitches. Shut up, piggy. Get ready to become a ham and cheese. And get ready to become my son. Where do you think you're going, nigga? So this man just starts pummeling him into the ground. So then he tells him,
Well, looky here. Looks like you turned yourself into an immortal punching bag. Congratulations. You played yourself. Now let's see how long you can regenerate till your MP runs out. Shut the fuck up, yo ass nigga, bitch ass, pussy ass, punk ass nigga. I'll beat the dog shit out of your dumb ass, Captain D's looking motherfucker.
it was just a prank, bro.
Tell me, boy, what's my name? I can hear that. What's my name, nigga? That's what I thought. Now hand over Sarah J's OnlyFans. Then you can go join your homie in the gulag. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Excellent. I wish you luck in the gulag.
Looks like we got another one! On the ground! This is the gulag. In here, you fight to win back your life.
Now, you see, what you just witnessed was a alternate universe. Because bro got bailed out by this level 99,000 ass wizard. But I mean, bro still did take a trip back to the lobby because a level 99,000 wizard took his body. But you want to know who didn't get bailed out? Everybody else. This nigga Rimuru went on a fire sale. Bro boosted his KD so hard when he killed this whole damn army. Nigga stood over everybody, lined up each shot precisely, and hit him with the
Kill, Twosity, kill him, Jara.
Oh, Lord, what the hell is happening? Lord Farquaad the Fifth, please calm down, sir. Yes, me lord. With my unique skill Spearhead, we should be able to escape the enemy and not get head tapped. Oh, yes. Excellent, excellent. Get me the fuck out of here, please. Right away, sir. Oh, Lord, we is fuck. They is up in a long.
So after Rimuru finishes head tapping everybody, he comes down and Razin starts trying to talk and starts saying, "Now you stop right there, you dirty, filthy monster. I shall let you know that the nation of Falmouth and our king, the great Lord Farquaad V, do not negotiate with terrorists." Good, because I didn't come here to negotiate shit.
Oh, Lord, please hear us out. Please, please, negotiations. Yes, yes, please don't shoot.
Fine, I won't shoot.
Yes, you see, would you like to become a territory? I mean, you're still gonna have to pay taxes and shit, but that's better than being enemies, right?
Taxes? I don't do W-2s, fucker.
Wait! We have TurboTax to help you. I'll even let you get away with tax evasion. I thought you said you wouldn't shoot.
Yeah, nigga, I lied. And that's against the law.
You fucking fed!
So after this, Rimuru decided to take everybody else's soul so he could get enough to become a demon lord. But after that, bro started wobbling. Nigga looked like he just got straight off the Henny. So then he ends up summoning this broken ass Diablo because bro is somehow still alive. And dear God, what he did to this man was just an absolute violation. Bro sent a fireball at him. He blew it away. Man summoned a golem. We backhanded that bitch. Then to finish him off, he hits this man with this mean-ass light skin stare.
Angel.
Yo. Alrighty, next up is this big-ass Tyrone-ass nigga just being a bully. I mean, first of all, look at this man's name. Tyrone. Nigga, that looks like and sounds like Tyrone to me. I mean, look at this big-ass nigga pull up behind him, absolutely asserting dominance over the situation. So he like, "Hey, how y'all doing? I'm looking for a mentally unstable woman with pink hair. Is that you by any chance?" Maybe. "Hey man, what do you think you're doing, bro? How about you just go fuck?" Damn! Dirty ass nigga touch my goddamn all white geek, nigga, the fuck? Lame man, nigga. So he starts chasing down Inca and trying to capture her, but then Shinra comes in and hits him with the knee, and bro ain't even move. And then he gets up with all this confidence and starts saying, "Hi, my name's Captain Save-A-Ho, Shinra Kusakabe at your service." Nigga, what is going through your mind? You just need a nigga at full speed and he didn't move? Bro, I'd be worried about my safety than her safety at that point. I mean, she already a lost cause. She batshit crazy. Like, my guy, she don't want to be saved. So
but they all crazy.
You walked into this whooping yourself. So then this man, Tyrone, said, "All right, gang, you want to scrap then? Let's scrap then. Squad, hype me up. B. So then this man, Shinra, kicks him in the face, but he ate it and said, "Oh, so we just gonna kick a nigga in the face during Black History Month. All right then, nigga. Step on your lame ass." And then he starts dragging him. Oh my God, Shinra, bro. This is why we do not try to be Captain Save-A-Ho. Look at the situation you're in. You are fighting a nigga so strong, the ground is exploding when he walks. But I know some of y'all gonna be saying, "But CJ, he's supposed to be a hero. That's against his morals." Nigga, fuck your morals. Hey, but peep what Shinra said right here, though. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no fucking way. During Black History Month too, yo. Man, Frieza would be so proud right now. They both start talking about how they gonna take Inca back with them. But she ends up saying, "Nah, both of y'all niggas." So he walks over to her and says, "Hey, little girl, you better shut the fuck up before I slap shit out your little stupid ass, you heard?"
Hell no!
So later on, while they keep on fighting, Shinra starts flying away to go find Inca again. But then this man looking at him like, "The fuck? Where you think you going, Captain Save-A-Ho? You know what? Let me bring your bitch ass back down to earth." So this man jumps into the stratosphere, grabs bro and starts slamming him through buildings. God, I hope these people have home insurance. But dog started flipping himself.
Oh my God!
This landed.
I've never seen this.
Oh my goodness. Tyrone! I even forgot to mention this motherfucker's blindfolded. But no, look at Shinra real quick. So they about to capture her. So he's like, "Hey, stop right there." She looked at him like this and was saying like, "Fuck off. I don't need your saving, hoe ass nigga. I live for the streets. I die for the streets. I love the chaos. So stop worrying about me and go get a dental appointment with them fuck ass teeth."
This nigga is crazy.
So they started scrapping again. So Shinra kicked him. He ate the kick. Chopped this nigga. Then bro said, "Clap!" Then he backhands him. Oh my God, somebody called CPS. No. This is when they got crazy. He has his squad jump him. And the gang initiation is this. Then he charges up a Kamehameha and fries this nigga point blank. God, look at him, bro. Looks like a burnt piece of charcoal. The soul has left his body. But with the power of plot armor, bro somehow got up. So Shinra got in his zone, got his hands right and said, "Trust me!" So he ends up hitting a final smash on that nigga. Bro has left the stage. So you gotta be thinking, "Oh, this fight's over." Bro's knocked out, right? Yeah, no. Bro gets up and sucks the shit out of this nigga. God! Bro hit him with a rage art. Look at his body. It's in the wall. Hey, but I mean, he got up again just to get told off by Crazy Shorty, then slapped in the face once more. So while she walking off with the evangelist, this man Shinra is so mad. Bro, all beat up his shit in the corner. Then he started yelling at her like, "Fuck, I'ma fucking kill you, stupid bitch." Oh my God, you do not know how happy that just made me. What you just said made me so warm and hot inside. Please try your best. Wait. Just let a nigga smash. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I ain't touched this anime in a minute, but Luffy smacking the shit out of Bellamy. Ah, man, this is one of the most deserved ass whoopings that was done with absolutely no effort. So the Straw Hats pull up in Jaya, and they end up running into the Bellamy pirates, being some damn dickheads. Look at this motherfucker. Bro looked at Luffy and said, boy, if you don't get your dirty ass out of my face, here, take some money, nigga. Get your drip up, nigga. Trash ass. With them worn out jeans and them busted ass sandals. Wait, hold on, you ain't lying? Get your ass over here.
Yes, ma'am.
So then later on, they're at the bar, and they meet Bellamy. So bro walk up in there like, oh, so you're the guy worth 30 million. Who the fuck's this guy?
I don't know, but he looks like a minority.
So bro offers Luffy a drink, but he slams his face into the counter. So then he ends up just starting to beat him. The whole bar start throwing shit, and then they just started jumping him. But the thing is, they wasn't doing nothing because they ain't give a fuck. They ain't give a fuck about the nigga till they ran up and stole the gold that they needed. So then later that night, this dude runs up in the bar and he's saying, Bellamy, you need to get the fuck out of here now.
What are you talking about with your ugly ass?
Them two dudes that you beat up, them dudes is Timothy. But then all these dudes end up realizing, dude's bounty ain't no 30 mil, they ain't get the new patch notes. Bro, shit was 100 mil, them niggas was speechless. Then bro saying, Bellamy, you best get the stamping. You best hope he doesn't come get his get back.
Man, he ain't gonna do shit. 100 mil my ass. They is pussy.
You know what? You're right. We shouldn't be scared of nothing.
Bellamy! Get your big ass out here!
I tried to warn you, Bellamy.
Shut your bitch ass up.
So this man Bellamy walk outside and he see Luffy standing on top of this tower looking like he Batman or something. So then bro uses this goofy devil fruit. Bro, I cannot stand this fucking fruit at all, dog. Bro look like Slinky Dog with this shit. But Bellamy's like,
so you came to get your get back.
Nah, I mean, not for real. I just need to go, and I don't give a fuck about your dumb ass. So they start fighting, and this man Bellamy looks like he's actually him with this Slinky Dog Michelin man ass fruit. So this man Luffy falls all the way down. While this man Bellamy talking shit, and his whole crew in the background talking like,
yeah, that's right. Finish his trash ass.
Yeah, that's right, bum ass nigga. So then this man Bellamy uses Spring Hopper, hopping around like an uncontrollable idiot. Bro looking like a kid who OD'd on Flintstone gummies. And Luffy's just standing there like, sick of this shit. So our bro's hopping around, bro asked him,
do you even know how to throw a punch?
So this man Luffy lifts up his hand and says, so you wanna know if I could throw a punch right? On Flintstone gummies. And Luffy's just standing there like, sick of this shit. So our bro's hopping around, bro asked him,
do you even know how to throw a punch?
So this man Luffy lifts up his hand and says, so you wanna know if I could throw a punch, right? Alright then.
Fuck around and
damn!
Punched the dog water out of him, flattened his stupid ass for everybody to see, and just nonchalantly puts back his hat on. Oh no, bro. Dog hit him with the, nigga, you ain't shit.
Got his handprint inside his face.
They looking like, hey bro, you good? This a fluke, right? Nigga, get your ass up. But no, bro was out cold. Teeth missing and everything, but he better get ready for some dentures. Bro got knocked out so bad he ain't even wake up till we got to Dressrosa.
Damn.
Last time on Black Air Force Energy Z. The new round table has been under construction for over several months, and that nigga CJ was stuck in a box. But now, today, the new round table has been completed, and the judge is back. And with a demonic new contestant on the horizon, will this absolute disrespectful Riz God make the new table? Find out today on...
The Demon King of Riz, Anos Boldigold. Never heard of him.
Exhibit A. Alrighty now, ladies and gentlemen. Now, to understand what the hell is going on, or who even the hell is this nigga if you haven't seen the show, allow me, thy poet, to explain. Disclaimer, this is a parody, so do not take anything this nigga says seriously. He is not Shakespeare. 2,000 years ago,
There was a nigga so dastardly and disgusting that he was feared by all. He made all the hoes quake in the nigga's bow. Humans died as the spirits burned in their forest pride. He even made the gods shit themselves. But most importantly, his riz was absolute. Nobody in the land could fuck with this nigga. Well, I mean, till he died. But he died for the sake of peace and prosperity, as he let himself get smacked by this generic JRPG Final Fantasy looking ass hero. This nigga deadass looks like a male version of Saber. And he died just to get reincarnated 2,000 years later. And I mean, right when he got reincarnated, the man already started talking. Bro just came out the womb, and his parents like, oh my God, honey, what should we name him? I don't know. Tom, Bob, Billy Joe, Cletus? Goo goo gaga, the Demon King has returned. Anos Voldigold. What the fuck? And yeah, this man had one of the quickest childhoods I've ever seen. Bro went through puberty in a month. Diapers to boxers, nigga. I guarantee you his parents was not happy having to spend all that damn money. Nigga went up a shirt size each week. So Anos decides to enroll in the Demon King Academy. But I mean, he's already technically the Demon King, but nobody knows. So dude is basically going to his own school. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I would like us to observe this situation with this shy looking timid anime girl. So as we can see, she is walking, minding her own business until these dickheads bump into her. And with only being a month old, our main character is already on the prowl. Now let's see here. Is your name by any chance Misha Necron? Oh, yes. You drop this. Make sure to hold on to it tight now. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, future baby mama number 1 has already been secured. And I say number 1 because this man is going to build an entire roster. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on this dumbass nigga right here. Supporting character 754, aka code for I don't know who the fuck this nigga is. All you gotta know is that this man is a victim of probably one of the worst violations of all time. Now, as Anos' parents are cheering him on because there's some great parents, homie right here got a problem with it because he's probably fatherless and his mother doesn't love him. So he out here talking like, it couldn't be me bringing my parents to the entrance exam. Now, as his pompous ass looks for validation, Anos walks right past him and his ego is shattered. So bro's like, hey dude, what the fuck? I'm talking to you, hey! Excuse me, Bo. Why should I speak to a lowly background character like you? Your magical presence was so weak, I didn't even know you were there. Now, as Anos continues to shatter this man's ego, bro starts to get in his feelings and starts saying that he is going to fry him and his new profound baby mama. But little did he know he was about to get absolutely embarrassed, as Anos casually takes a breath and blows out his royal flame that he was hyping up for like 2 minutes straight. So dog is bamboozled. He like, Nani? The fuck? What blasphemy did you just do? Oh, I just simply blew out that little match of yours. You know you shouldn't play with shit like that. You know that's a fire hazard, right? You dirty muggle, why I oughta... Shut up. What is happening to me? My booty cheeks are clenched. Is that really all it took for you to shut the fuck up? Lame ass nigga. Mama, help me!
I've dealt with so many of these complete hand jobs of men, and all you have to do to attract the disrespect or the insults of one of these type of niggas is be happy around them. That's it. That's all you gotta do.
And Lord have mercy, look at that. Bro gave that nigga diarrhea. But no, you see, Anos was just getting started with bro, because boy, oh boy, this got astronomically worse. Because later on at the entrance exam, Anos has to fight, guess who? You guessed it, supporting character 754. And for some reason, this delusional ass nigga is still talking shit. So he start hyping himself up. He pull out this sword and he like, flame on! With this magical sword my family has had for over several decades, I'm going to cook your ass and make you well done, as this amplifies my power 10 times. 10? Nigga,
You must not be good at math.
So this man runs at Anos, but he blows out his flame again, then points at him and says,
"Hey, bruh, your sword is fake as fuck. Your family must have got that on resale or something, cause y'all niggas got scammed. Where y'all get that hoe from? StockX? Goodwill? Matter of fact, nigga, we shouldn't even be facing each other right now. So I'm gonna make a deal with you. I will not move from this spot for the rest of the fight. I will fuck you up just by standing here." So obviously this man thinks he's bluffing, but this is when this fight just got absolutely ridiculous.
Cause bro ends up coughing up blood and dog is bamboozled. He's like, "Oh fuck, what'd you do to me?"
Do you hear that? I'm talking about my heartbeat.
So bro just starts getting f***ed up by his own heartbeat. This man is basically getting faded by this man just existing.
So Ano's turning around and he's like, "All right, buddy, just give it up. You're trash."
But for some reason, this delusional ass idiot is still talking and saying, "Fuck you, nigga. I know what you're doing. You're using compulsion magic. You're a fraud.
Shut your dumb ass up.
Okay then, fine. You don't want me to use compulsion magic? I won't. I will make you surrender right here and right now. And you know what? If I don't, I'll forfeit. Make a contract, nigga."
Say less.
You idiot. Now what are you gonna... Huh?
Ooh, my bad. And I meant to hold back. Yeah, bro. This man just Thanos snapped this nigga out of existence. This is preposterous. Some goddamn tomfoolery. Oh, but it's not over. He resurrects this man and tells him, "Oh, so you didn't think you would die more than once in your lifetime, did you? You see, buddy, the balls I got on me are dragging. And I'm gonna be dragging these balls across your face until you concede. Now come on now, big boy. I can do this shit all fucking day."
Yo, he's cooking him a royal.
Oh my God, he's fucking him up.
So it got to the point where I think he killed this man about a good 10 times. And he was lecturing him on how his technique works each time he killed him. So it got to the point homeboy just fell down to his knees and he just gave up.
And he was like, good. Just one more for good measure, though.
So after this man finishes violating supporting character 754, the Demon King of Riz strikes once more. So old girl was standing right outside waiting for this man. So he walks up to her, wastes absolutely no time and says,
"Hey, so listen, you trying to go back to the crib?"
You mean your house?
Duh, nigga. Go on. Grab my hand.
Are you sure we're not moving a little too fast?
Fast my ass. You about to be the Demon King baby mama.
So this man fast travels to his house and just absolutely secures the bag. Look at this nigga's parents. They already happy as hell. This man's dad's like, "Hey, the boy, son, W fucking Riz."
But I ain't gonna lie, the mama started interrogating. She was like,
"Oh my gosh, look at y'all. Y'all make such a happy, cute looking couple." But let me go ahead and make this clear, honey. If you wrong my son in any type of way, I'll beat your motherfucking ass and send your ass back to Kingdom Come, ho. You hear me, boo-boo? Yes, ma'am. Oh my gosh, that is so wonderful. I wish you all the best.
Hey, W mom for real though.
But anyways, while Anos is being a gentleman and walking her home, they end up getting trapped by this pointy-eared Count Dracula-looking motherfucker. And get this is supporting character 754's brother. Bro had to call his brother to run Anos' pockets.
I've dealt with this a good amount of times as well. But luckily, 3 dudes who can't fight isn't much better than 1 dude who can't fight.
So obviously he looking all snarky and shit. So Anos is like, trash ass nigga from before that I violated and I still don't know your name. So you had to get your zesty ass looking brother and a bunch of other niggas to come jump me. Yeah, that's right, me. My brother gonna fuck you up. But then his brother grabs him and start cussing him out and saying, "Hey, shut your stupid ass up, dumbass, trash ass, stupid ass nigga. Hey, bro, what you mean? Fuck you, nigga. You an embarrassment to our hood. I kill your dumb ass."
My God, you just fried your own brother.
Shut your muggle face, you half-blood bastard. We royal bloods have no time for trash-ass niggas. Now prepare to be jumped. So while they charging up all their spells, Ano starts overheating their magic, and it just makes half of them just blow up. So Dog starts hyping up this new spell called Origin Magic. So he hits Anos with this, but that boy ain't even move. Then Anos started telling him, my God, buddy, you are a dumbass. No way you just use Origin Magic on the Demon King. I mean, I created that spell. Huh? Preposterous. You're no damn Demon King, muggle. So at this point, Anos is tired of it. So he resurrects his brother as a zombie. And he's like, come on now, acknowledge your brother. Show me some brotherly love, nigga. So the brother ends up jumping up and fighting him. And then this man Anos is just looking at they burnt corpse like, wow, y'all are trash. So after the fight, he ends up resurrecting him. And they like, oh, who are you? Who am I, you ask? Listen closely. I'm the baddest, sexiest, and the most dastardly in the land. All the hoes drop to their knees when they hear my name. I'm the ultimate Sigma male, the Demon King of Riz, Anos Voldigode. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as we can see, this man needs to be stopped. But this man just started to get even more OD. On the first day of school, he already walking around like he owned the place. But I mean, he technically does own the place, but look at him enter the classroom on the first day of school. Bruh, like, greetings, niggas and bitches. I, Anos Voldigode, will be taking over this entire fucking class. And if you defy me, I'll fucking kill you. Yo, who is this corny ass nigga? Ugh, girl, he must be one of them weird niggas that watch that anime shit. Ugh, tough crowd. Baby mama number one, my mademoiselle. How are you doing this fine morning? Why is everybody staring at me right now? I think they think you're weird. What? But I'm the Demon King of Riz. Impossible. So then he asks Misha, yo, what is the Demon King's name? And she says Avos Del Hevia. So Anos ends up realizing that somebody done fucked with his name and there is a fraud ass Demon King out there. So in this exhibit, we will be focusing on 4 people that got absolutely violated. Sasha, aka baby mama number 2, the teacher Amelia, who
she need to be baby mama number 3. Teachers be throwing that ass in a circle.
Even gonna lie to you, she probably got her the worst out of anybody in this show. This nigga that looks like the Grim Reaper, this old ass man right here, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna add this one too. This nigga cause he got his ass with a stick. So let's start off with Sasha. So they end up having to have this team competition, and nobody wants to join Anos' team but Misha, because everybody else thinks Anos is a fraud. So she walk over acting all high and mighty like, oh wow, looks like you only have one teammate. Nigga, you ain't shit. Oh, and of course, it's my defective fraud of a sister. Shorty, if you don't put a tic-tac in that hot-ass mouth of yours. Excuse me? So she starts using these things called Eyes of Destruction to try to intimidate him and shit, but nothing happens. So Anos gets up, pulls a Uno reverse card, uses her technique on her, gets up in her face and says, oh, so you thought you was special as shit. Girl, bye, if you don't shut the fuck up and sit down, and make sure you grab a tic-tac on the way back with that hot-ass breath. Fuck you, nigga. She's totally into me. So the next day, they end up having a duel. And if Anos wins, she has to join his harem. So they start, and Anos, being Anos, decided to get mad disrespectful and to start flexing on these hoes. So he teleports in front of her team's castle, walks up to it, takes a look, and says, this looks pretty light. So this man picks up the castle and throws that bitch. Oh, hell nah, bruh. Nah, this is absurd. I've never seen somebody pick up goddamn Cinderella's castle and just chuck that motherfucker. Oh, no, but he was not done. This nigga decided to turn into a Harlem Globetrotter. The castle comes down and he starts spinning that hoe on his finger. Then he decided to become Tom Brady. He shots that hoe about 50 fucking yards on 4th and 20. Nope, we're done. I'm ending this trial early. Sit the f down. Have a great day, everybody. Jesus. Okay, let me calm down, bro. I had to take a breather. Jesus Christ. Okay, bro. Long story short, he beat the fuck out these niggas. So look at them. They trying to do one last effort. Sasha's like, okay, everybody, we're gonna use Geo Graze, the strongest fire spell in the world. We're gonna show this corny ass nigga who the fuck we are. But ma'am, he just threw us like a rag doll. The fuck are we supposed to do about that? Shut the fuck up, limp dick. Get the charging. So then they start charging up this big ass fireball. That shit look like a supernova. And bro's just looking at it like, good teamwork. I should reward you for that. So bro shoots a death beam at it, cancels out the supernova, and he hit they sorry asses with a Now, you see, what he already just did was ridiculous, but it's more ridiculous what he says after it. So she's like, I can't believe your Geo Graze is stronger than ours. And this nigga says, Geo Graze? Shorty, that was just a level 1 fire spell.
Man, I fell down to my knees when the law came.
Anyways, welcome to the harem, baby mama number 2.
Later.
Oh my.
Da-da-da-da. Pregnant. That's how we do in the hood. We don't die. We multiply.
God, my son has already brought home a second fucking baby mama. Son, if you don't calm down, you're gonna be the next Nick Cannon. And look at Sasha, bro. She gonna make her status known in this harem. She already kissing on him and shit. And then the next day, she already done changed her seat in class. Shorty folded faster than a lawn chair. The switch up is crazy. But anyways, bro, next up on this list to get violated is Ivis, the skull looking nigga. So this guy's one of the 7 demon elders that Anos created. But bro has no idea who he is because somebody messed with his memories. So later on, while they're having this exam, after Anos had to put Sasha in check after trying to betray him and shit, this man comes from the top rope and shanks him right in the chest. So then this deathly ass nigga starts saying,
Foolish boy, let me tell you something, dumbass nigga. Those 2 sister baby mamas of yours, they will be used to awaken my master.
Dumbass nigga. Newsflash, I'm already back. So bro says, move, bitch! Then he takes the sword out of his chest and chucks it at this man's face. Bro plastered his ass on the wall. But lo and behold, ladies and gentlemen, it is about to get even more ridiculous than this. This nigga fights the god of time.
I beg your pardon?
Time decided to fuse with Grim so he could stop Misha and Sasha from changing their fate. So this man stabs him in the back with this fat ass fishing hook. So he started gloating on how we killed him and shit. He like,
dumbass nigga, you ain't the demon king of shit. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, what? How are you alive? I just fucking killed you.
You think simply killing me is gonna stop me?
What? That makes no fucking sense!
Man, shut your
This scoliosis looking ass brother has fallen victim to plot armor. All right, next up, the most satisfying one, Amelia. Now, question. Have you ever had that one teacher in your life that just hates you for absolutely no apparent reason? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is Amelia. This bitch gotta be Mr. Crocker's daughter or some shit. This nigga probably reproduced with Miss Fowl, the old bitch from Jimmy Neutron with that fat ass honker of a nose. But nah, this lady was out to get Anos every single day. Not to mention that she is also a racist. Shawty hate them damn half-bloods. But nah, as I said, she was out to get Anos from the jump. Now they just took this exam and brought back this sacred scepter, right? So this should give him 100. You know what Shawty said? Ugh, muggle, that's a 0.
Hell no.
So apparently she says it was missing, but this man Anos like, nah, I turned my shit on time, bitch. So somebody must have stole it. So he walked down the bro right here and he like, hey, what you got in your pocket, little nigga? So dog pulls the scepter out of his chest. Then he walk up to Shawty and tell her, next time you want somebody to steal my shit, make sure they good at it. Stupid ass thought.
Tell him shoot her in the face, bitch, I hate that. Yeah.
But nah, it just got worse for Amelia from here. So they end up having this magical sword tournament. So he ends up fighting her brother. So bro's like, my apologies for coming in so late. So allow me to make up the time by whooping your ass in under a minute. And with that, he did. While he had his club of fangirls singing along to it. They said, let's sing his fight song while he whoops this nigga's ass. Look at his fine display of ultra instinct. Weave. Bro look like he fighting for his life swinging that fat ass sword. Look at his attack coming. Bro said, counter! And another victim with the case of diarrhea. So this even set Amelia more off the deep end because dog just violated her brother while he had his fangirls singing a fight song for him. So she decided to commit one of the most despicable acts a human could ever commit. Something so immoral that it will have me boxing. Going after another man's mother.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Shawty decided to run up on this man's mama.
Oh, the great heavens.
Nah, this is the lowest you could ever fall. You do this to my mama, I'm John Morant in your ass. And she said, you know what? I might as well fry your fangirls too. Look how she doing them. Shawty hit him with the dirty muzzle. I said, you have bloods back to the streets.
She about to kill his mama, but Otto's come in and stop her. So we start off with his signature booty squeeze. Bruh said, shut up. So while he got her restrained, the Demon King of Red strikes again. Dog like, thank y'all very much. With the loyalty and bravery you showed me today, I will make y'all all honorary baby mamas. Oh my God, there goes my son again.
Gotta get them all pregnant. That's how you do it.
But oh boy. This man Arnold was not happy at all. Bro was ready to spin the block. Not buying it. So bro kills her.
And then bring her back and then keep killing her. It's the only way.
But nah, to add more salt on the wound, he resurrects her.
There we go.
Booty naked.
There we
and
go.
He tells her, how does it feel to be a Muggle hybrid? Bro resurrected her and made her a hybrid. This her. He made her an immortal hybrid.
Oh!
To the streets did she emerge, into the streets she shall return. Latum. All right, next up, I ain't gonna lie, this one gonna be fast. The old head. So Arnos ends up helping out Lei, who earlier he beat in a sword fight with a stick. Bro really beat this man with a stick. You know what this reminds me of? When Goku fought Trunks with his finger. But anyways, this old head is being controlled by the fraud Demon King. And he is also one of the 7 elders. So this man Arnold's wasted no time. Look at this, the old head tried to escape. Dude like, it's time for me to make my great escape. Until we meet again. Oh, goddamn! Bro really cut off his legs and stabbed him in the head. Lord have mercy. Not even the fusion of Gandalf and Dumbledore can stop this man.
Oh, hell no!
Sin. The last one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally reached the last exhibit with this OP, unpatched, disrespectful ass nigga. And that is him turning heroes into zeros. Because he made these Hero Academy niggas look straight trash, hot garbage. But let me give you some context real quick. So they end up having an inner academy exam with the Hero Academy. And y'all remember Saber from Wish that stabbed Anos earlier? Yeah, apparently bro got reincarnated into like 4 other people. So the first 2 that we end up meeting, we got Uryu from Wish and this big ass, wide body ass nigga who wanted smoke the moment he got there. Bro already started running at him and threw a Hadouken, but dog ends up flying back. While this man Arnold's just standing there, that man did a Jiren impersonation. So this man is perplexed. He's like, hey bro, what the fuck you just do to me? I blinked, trash ass nigga. Now fuck out my face, you dumbass fraud. So later on, we finally get to the battles. So the Hero Academy already talking mad crazy. They teacher like, just to let you know, we will be sending out our elite class. So I hope your starting lineup can cook. So meanwhile, while they trying to figure out their starting lineup, this man Arnold's just go ahead and say, hey, listen, my 5 can cook. All y'all niggas is trash. Huh? Fuck you say, man? So then this pompous ass comes up and says, how dare you speak to us like that, you pompous muggle? We will be the starting lineup, you 3/5 of a citizen. I mean, okay, if y'all get cooked, it ain't on me. And ladies and gentlemen, them niggas got cooked. Absolutely violated. It got to the point Anos had to save they sorry asses. So after you get him out the water, bro walk over to him and say, hey bro, you good? Fuck you, nigga. This is your fault. Aren't you the one that said you was gonna go out there and cook them niggas? Look, bro, you got your ass beat so bad you making your teacher cry. Okay, bro. Fuck, I'm fucking trash. Well, at least you admitted it, goofy ass nigga. So they end up figuring out that the heroes have mixed holy water in the lake. And y'all should know what holy water does to demons. But again, this man Anos was not phased. And this man was about to commit a mass amount of property damage. So this little idiot right here ends up saying, you guys can complain about our holy water all you want, but it's going nowhere. Who decided that? Who do you think you are, Escanor? You're just gonna blow up the lake? Precisely. Don't you hit the trap, remix? This motherfucker just blew up an entire lake filled with holy water. So after he blows up the lake, they start scrapping with the heroes. So Ano starts fighting all the 4 reincarnations at once. So they try to chain him up. Bro looked at him and said, get that shit off me. So he ends up blowing them all up so he could spread them out. So then he starts to get double teamed by Uryu and this emotionless ass little girl. So he grabs her sword, slams her on the ground. Bro tried to come from behind. Nigga said, sit your dumb ass down. So they's getting dog walked so bad, they had to turn into Goku. Niggas pulled out the, give me your energy. So they started making a spirit bomb. Well, not a spirit bomb, kind of like what Trunks did. But anyways, they keep on attacking them and it ain't doing jack shit. So then Ano starts doing the exact same thing. But obviously bootleg Uryu like, huh, we have the support of 10 million people. The fuck is your lame ass gonna do? 10 million? Huh, I only need my fan club. Fangirls, can you hear me?
Yes, me lord.
Sing. Sing for your king.
You never sing it.
So they start singing for this man, and bro becomes even more OD. This nigga is cracked. And bro hits him with the, that's me. So this man is so confused. He is like, yo, what the fuck is going on? How are these girls overpowering 10 million people? Simple. They just love me more than your 10 million people. These hoes will love me to the day I die. Oh,
yo, that's some real shit. Getting loved on by some hoes, man. Well, not even getting loved on, like getting sat on. I mean, like, they love you. Like, they really respect and love you. Like, that stuff goes a long way.
But Anos was not done with the Hero Academy yet. Next, he went to go fuck up their teacher. After bro did some questionable things to Misha. Bro, what the fuck are you doing? So Anos hit that man with that force pool. This nigga playing Forced Unleashed. And apparently, the teacher was some ugly ass devil the whole time. So he just went ahead and offed him. So then the Demon King of Riz ends up meeting his next baby mama. And he also decided to be the father that steps up. Cause Shorty got like 2,000 something kids. And she also 2,000 years old. This nigga's a MILF hunter now. So we have now finally reached the end of the road. So how do we end this off with a bang? By fighting a fucking Megazord.
Morphin' time!
Okay, listen. Okay, so apparently plot twist. Remember early in the video when I said there was a fraud Demon King out there? Yeah, it was this nigga. And bro was also the reincarnation of Saber from Wish. I ain't gonna lie, I do not know how to explain this. You're gonna have to go watch the show yourself, but Anos that nigga though. He basically also killed this man like 6 times. And they team up to fight this fat ass Megazord. Nigga, this is Power Rangers. So apparently this dude of the Megazord is a old bitter ass man because Anos beat his ass like 2,000 years ago. Also, demons killed his family, so the old head was trying to get his get back. But nah, bro got messed up badly by this ultimate tag team. Look at the old nigga. He like, oh, his Riz is too strong. And with that, the Demon King of Riz has claimed his spot with relative ease. And even though his new season is on hiatus, the Demon King of Riz will return. With the round table finally now back in full swing and multiple new contestants on the horizon, who will prevail? Who will fail? Who is on the hot seat? And who will ultimately get the boot? All that and more on this new season of Black Air Force Energy Z.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for sending me this mug in the DMs of the Discord. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. It's your boy BlastphamousHD Twisms.